Look at that fluffy unicorn. He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. He's so fluffy.
Hi, chat. Hello, hello. It is good to see all of you. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all doing well. Let me quickly see who got first crew today. Also, oh my goodness, Kanashi, thank you so much for the raid. Hold up. Welcome, raiders. I'm so sorry I completely missed that. I was running. I was still eating my dinner, my soup, and I went to the bathroom and stuff. So I completely missed that. But thank you so much. Welcome in. How was your stream? I hope you had a great stream. Do we have a shout out? Because for anyone from my side, if you're looking for a wonderful fellow streamer, please make sure to check out Kana. Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate it lots. I was just about to say welcome into everyone, so you came at the perfect time because then I can just welcome you in as well. But I was gonna check who got the first crew on stream today, which is Pauline, Esther, Senanor, Suzy Q, and Sophia. Congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. Please enjoy all of your extra cool perks for being first on this stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let me say hello to everyone. Esther, welcome in. Senanor, welcome in. Pauline, welcome in. Suzy Q, thanks for cheering me on. Raven, thanks for cheering me on. Suzy Q, welcome in. I need to breathe. Nymphleora, welcome in. Pauline, welcome in. And thanks for cheering. I already said welcome in. Thanks for cheering me on. Nymphleora, welcome in. Jace, welcome in. Yasmaniac, welcome in. Raven, welcome in. Brittany, welcome in. Nildrith, welcome in. And Brittany, thanks for cheering me on. Jennifer, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. Mo Zimmer, welcome in. Joanna, welcome in. Ruby, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. Rainbows, welcome in. Ava, welcome in. Femke, welcome in. Mark, welcome in. Lizzie, welcome in. And Senanor, thanks for cheering me on. Chris, welcome in. Hannah, thank you so much again for that raid. I appreciate it lots. Thank you, thank you. Sophia, thanks for cheering me on. Oh my goodness, what's happening? And welcome in. Felipe, welcome in. Ren, welcome in. Zara, welcome in. Sulsalani, welcome in. Cara, Bell, welcome in. Riri, thanks for cheering me on. Katinka, welcome in. Riri, welcome in. Katinka, thanks for cheering me on. Peachy, welcome in. Jenny, welcome in. Raven, welcome in. Steezy Cheesy, welcome in. MJ, welcome in. Raven, thanks for cheering me on. Mo Zimmer, thanks for cheering me on. Thank you for those follows. Ren, thanks for cheering me on. Rage, thank you so much for the 10 months and also on tier freaking 3. That is above and beyond. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month more, including all those wonderful tier 3 perks. Thank you, thank you. Stacy Cheesy, thanks for cheering me on. It's moving so fast. Cabazon, welcome in and thanks for cheering me on. Rach, welcome in. Koki, welcome in. Molly, welcome in. Ashley, welcome in. Koki, thanks for cheering me on. Fire Cutes, welcome in. Kim for Luna, welcome in. Zara, thanks for cheering me on. Raven, thank you so much for the 32-month resub. That's wild. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enter all your subby perks for a whole month more. Home Serve, thanks for cheering me on and welcome in. Noisy, welcome in and thanks for cheering me on. I did it, chat. I caught up. If I missed you saying hello to me in chat, feel free to water your plants with your channel points because that way it's easy for me to see you come in. Thank you for that breather.
Don Benito. So nice to
Hi,
see you.
Noah, welcome in. It's
Welcome,
good to see you. Every single time I hear it now, I'm like, is my HP low? What am I doing? But hi, Noah. It's good to see you. I know, Koki. I know. It doesn't sound real anymore. But I hope you're all doing well. Welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. Thank you so much for those resubbies. Also, my daily goals, they were here. We had resubs, and now they're gone.
Hello, brother.
Hello, Cookie. Let me refresh them. There we go. Now they're here. I don't know why they just disappeared. Burba. Thank you so much for the 25-month resub. What the heck? Double digits will continue to blow my mind. Thank you so much. And thank you for kicking off the hype train with that, which is immediately at level 3. Excuse me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Lena. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. I hope you've had a nice Wednesday. If you want, you can change. I stopped doing nicknames because they keep resetting in my OBS. So I've decided I'm just going to go with people's username because I cannot keep up. I really tried, but at this point, the community is so big that, like, some of the nicknames are, like, in my brain because I've been saying them for 3 years, but I tried. No, it's absolutely fair that you did not know that. That's completely fair. I recently had to update my OBS, like, a couple of times in a row, and it just got rid of all the, nicknames, and then I tried to set them up again, and then I lost them again, and I was like, "You know what? I cannot do this anymore." There's so many amazing people in this community that if I'm gonna try to remember custom nicknames for everyone, it doesn't work. Went swimming with a friend. Nice, let's go. Um, Also, Matthias, that's a very interesting gift sub. Why on earth does someone have a Twitch username say my boyfriend's butt? I mean, honestly, I can see why. It is very funny. Thank you for that gifted to my boyfriend's butt. I mean, I like my boyfriend's butt. It's very squishy.
Happy Wednesday.
Riri, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. And also, Morg, thank you. I needed to have my hair today was not hairing. I needed to wash it, but then I was like, I don't know. I was not in a hair wash day vibes today. I was like, I'll just put on a cap, I'll do some braids, and I'll wash it tomorrow morning. But thank you so much for the 100 biddies, Riri. I appreciate it. And also, Tay, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Um, Also, there was something that I wanted to tell you guys. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you guys about how my shitty situation turned into a really good situation because I feel like I've been complaining about a lot of admin things. And now I feel like I owe you guys the story of how one of my admin things turned into actually a bonus. Shirt is so cute. Thank you. My sister made it for me. It's like a little vest. She crocheted it for me, and I'm very happy that I can finally wear it, that is, like, warm enough that I can wear it. Um, but this morning, I went to the, like, phone shop where I have my subscription because I called them on Monday. I was like, "Hey, my eSIM is not working. Um, I tried to add it. It keeps giving me an error. I am paying for the subscription. Can we, like, get it fixed?" And then she was like, "Well, you have to go to, like, a store for that because of privacy reasons. We need to see a legitimate ID, and I can't do that over the phone." I was like, "Okay." And I was, like, so annoyed by the fact that they gave me a broken QR code for an eSIM, and like, my phone was already refusing to set up when I got it last week, and there was, like, everything that is supposed to be fun about, "Oh, I'm getting a new phone. Yay!" Even though it's, like, a second phone, didn't work. Like, my auto setup didn't work, my apps wouldn't install, my internet didn't work, my Wi-Fi didn't work here, like, everything went wrong. So I was so done with this whole new phone, so I went to the shop this morning. I was like, "Okay, fine. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna, get over myself." So I walked in and I was like, "Hi, I'm so sorry. I got an eSIM and it's not working and I need a new QR code with like a new eSIM but with the same phone number because that's what my subscription is linked to. Can you fix it?" And first and foremost, this dude was so nice. He was so chill. He was like, "Sure, of course, no worries. I can get that sorted for you." And then as he is like, he's fixed that. He gave me a new QR code. He's like, "Do you want me to set it up for you on your phone?" And I'm like, "Yes, please." So he set it up for me and I was like, "Thank you. This is awesome." And it was like, "Before you go, can I ask you a question?" I was like, "Sure." It's like, "Did you realize that your like private subscription, because I have them at the same provider, did you know that your private subscription is up for renewal?" And I was like, "No." It's like, "Yeah, it's like it will you will continue to automatically pay and just, continue to be able to use our services." It's like, "But if you now get a renewal, you get a discount." And I was like, "Okay." Also, thank you guys so much for the hype train. Let me see what chat, chat, chat. I got it. Sorry. Sorry. This is hold on. Look at that. It is so good. Thank you so much for the hype train and giving me the best emote on planet Earth. And thank you for the dance party for that, Sonisha. I've been hoping I would get that emote for this entire time. I'm so happy now. I don't, it is a 20 out of 10, honestly. Also, Crafty Simmer, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Thomas, welcome in as well. It is good to see you. And Matthias, welcome in. I don't think I said hi to you just yet. It's so welcome in. But yeah, the guy was like, you're up for a renewal. You'll get a discount. And I was like, okay. Like, what are the terms and conditions? And he was like, well, it's a new contract for 2 years. Which I was like, okay, that's fine. Because, you know, I'm happy with my current subscription. It's like unlimited internet. It's like fine for everything. It always works. I'm like, sure. I'm like up for a renewal for 2 years. And he was like, yeah, sure. And then you'll get like free HBO for 2 years. And you'll get $7.50 off of your monthly subscription price for 2 years. And he's like, yeah, the only downside is that the prices will get indexed next year. And I was like, okay. What is that? Like, apart from that meaning that the price will go up with maybe like 5 or 6% max, because that's like the highest inflation. It's like, yeah, but your current price would have been indexed as well. So I'm like, okay, so I either pay $33 that will then get indexed, or I pay $27 that will then get indexed. And he's like, yeah. So like, is that really a downside? And he was like, no, actually there's not a downside. You just get a discount and free HBO. And I was like, okay. I was like, do I need to do anything? Indexed is that the price grows with inflation. So if inflation is 5%, the price will get 5% more expensive. Your phones, do you have it with a phone, Matthias? Like, do you pay for your phone as well, or is it just your subscription? No, because mine used to be 56 with my phone, but apparently that he also was like, yeah, and last month you had your last payment for your phone. So the phone is now fully yours. And I was like, what? So I paid off my phone without knowing or realizing, which is great. I got a discount for the coming 2 years. I got free HBO for 2 years. I didn't have to do anything. He was like, no, I'll just press the button here. All I need is a valid ID again and your signature. And I was like, okay. And then I just have my subscription renewed. And he was like, yeah. Wasn't hypotheek? You mean my phone? Because yes, I have been paying for my phone over the past 2 years. Yeah, I just needed to exist, exactly. And I was like, sure, do my DMAR, exactly. Let's take it. So I was very like, I left that shop. I was like, okay, so now I got my business phone sorted. And now I have my private phone sorted for the coming 2 years with a discount. Also, hi, Mimbim, welcome in. I needed to search for your username. I was like, I heard your sound, but where are you? You paid and now it's yours? Yeah, but it's not the same as a hypotheek, though. Because a hypotheek is lending money. I didn't lend money. I basically got the phone and then I had to pay in terms. Also, Jane, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, that was my very unexpected upside. No. Of doing my admin things.
Greetings, Rosanna. How's it going?
That was an interesting remix. Yule, hi. May, welcome in. And Chris, hi. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. I appreciate it. And also, Matthias, earlier, thank you so much for the 50 bits for that big emo in chat. Also, Tess, welcome in. Social Sign Nerd, welcome in. It's good to see all of you. 1K bits badge. Bitch badge. We call him bitch badges here because I cannot speak. Also, I'm Bunny, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming with that raid as well. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. No, you're all good. We always say here, there's no such thing as late on Twitch. You're always right on time. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Still confused. Wait, Flavender, you've never heard of paying your phone in terms? Genuine question. Like, wait, let me explain in Dutch, because maybe that helps. Als je een abonnement afsluit, neem je er een telefoon bij en die betaal je per maand af. Dus in plaats van dat je €1500 voor een iPhone neerlegt, betaal je elke maand een stukje van die €1500 over 2 jaar tijd. En na 2 jaar heb je hem afbetaald en is hij van jou. Does that help? Longtime coworker here, first time non-coworking stream. Welcome in, Dupe. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. How cute is your vest? Thank you. My sister made it. You never do that. Smart, honestly. The only reason I do it or did it 2 years ago was because I didn't have the funds to just down pay an iPhone. For my business phone, I actually did that. I felt very fancy just paying an iPhone. I've never had that. Yeah, my sister made it. My sister actually, she also made me another woolen Spencer. But I knew she was gonna make that for me, and this one is like a surprise. And then she gave it to me for my birthday, and I'm like, waiting. I've been waiting to wear it because my birthday's in December. So I've just been sitting here like, when is it warm enough? When is it warm enough? um, yes, of course, Lavender. It's always in music to me, German. The less I think about it, the more I understand. Oh, that's fair. I have that with German the other way around as well. The less I listen, the more I hear and understand. But then when I try to understand, that's when I get completely lost. You speaking Dutch still need to get used to that. That's fair. I can see how it's confusing. I have had that for phones ever since I started paying my own bill, but I grew sick of it and decided to just pay everything off. Yeah, that's what I will do from now on as well. Because honestly, it's just better because you don't have that risk of, because technically it is a loan. Like, you're technically just taking out a loan on an object rather than money. But it's not necessarily good to have a loan, an outstanding loan. I still have my student debt, which I'm also still paying off, which is not a lot anymore. If I wanted to, I could technically pay it off in one go, but I have 0% interest. So I'm like, it's not really any use to paying it off faster than I need to. But it's actually good to be loan free eventually, Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And peace, welcome in. Yul, thanks for cheering me on. And Magda, welcome in. It's good to see all of you. Your rule for big stuff is if you can't afford it twice at once, you won't buy it. Yeah, with new phones, that unfortunately isn't always an option. That's the only reason I did it this time around, is because my old phone broke. So I was like, okay, I need a new phone. And I think at the time I could have technically paid out for it at once, but iPhones are just really expensive. um True, not everyone can afford that. That's absolutely fair. That is absolutely fair. When she speaks Dutch, I convince myself she's flirting. You think Dutch sounds like a language you should be flirting in? She can play Pokemon. Riri, are you going to TwitchCon? Are you going to TwitchCon? Dutch dirty talk is the worst dirty talk on planet Earth. You are? That's so exciting. I'm so beyond excited for TwitchCon. It's getting to a point where it's consuming me. Like, I think about it every day. It's my Roman Empire at this point. Also, Ali, hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Now, more you think. Wait, now it's more I think, but knock like anything super bad. What? Now it's more I think, but not like anything super bad. And you get okay, so you have an insured phone because my phone is not insured. You don't get the newest version though. That's fair. That is fair. Typing fast and eating is not my thing. Honestly, I couldn't do it either, so. Um, Chris, oh my goodness, I would love to see you. I would love to see you. Um, the thing that is in the works might help in terms of being able to see each other. It's really stupid to be so cryptic, but it might help. The thing on Saturday that I cannot share, it might help. Actually, the thing is, I don't know if I'm not allowed to say it. I don't think they ever said I'm not allowed to say it. It's just, it's not on the schedule, so I don't know whether I'm allowed to say it. Yeah, that's the thing. Better safe than sorry, but um it's like I just don't know if I should check. I should just ask Sarah and be like, "Hi, can I tell my community that we're doing this thing or should I keep it a secret until the schedule is announced?" Mm. Also, Knee Happy, welcome in, and Daniel, welcome in. It's good to see both of you. I hope you're doing well. I can make my own mystery. Exactly. The thing is, I do want to tell you guys up front, because once the schedule gets published, it's actually important that you guys know what to do. Again, I'm being more and more cryptic about this. But it is helpful that I can give you guys some upfront instructions if you're gonna be there, so that you know what to expect. You can tell me your DMs are open. The only people that know are my mods. Because I tell them everything. And Amber. Amber knows too. Because I asked Amber to be my helping hand. Lena, you know. It's like, wait, do I know? Let me. Hold on. I did share it with you guys, no? I'm pretty sure I shared it with you guys. Imagine if I didn't share it. No. I'm pretty sure I shared it. Oh, I put it in mod chat and not mod announcement. Wait. I'll quickly. I tagged you in mods chat and sent you the original message. I love that it just got lost. And that you might have missed it. No. Please, don't worry. This is all on me, because the reason I put important things in mod announcements is so that you guys don't have to scroll and it doesn't get lost. But this one I forgot. I just put it in mod chat and then everyone kept talking. Maybe double check the mod chat on stream for this. Yeah. No, I see what you're trying to do. We did yap a lot, yeah. We have yappy mods, but I love you guys for that though. But he'll find me again. I think. Obviously, I don't know exactly how it works at this TwitchCon. But on previous TwitchCons, the thing that I'm doing allows you to have a +1. At this point, people can figure it out, by the way. Recording day went well. I recorded Pack Legacy and I recorded an Extratxt video. And I did all my admin things, like my finances and things that I always do on Wednesday. I went for a workout. I had breakfast with my friends this morning. So I've never been to TwitchCon, so you don't know. That is fair. That is fair. Then this is even more cryptic. Increasingly confused. I love this. It is so funny to confuse you guys. Also, the ads are starting in 1.5 minutes, so that means that during the ads, I'll be starting up my game, and then we're gonna do some building. I will also do a wheel spin before we get to building. Um, will you do more Pack Legacy? What do you mean with more Pack Legacy, Jane? As in, like, will I continue to make it? Or more episodes a week? Also, it's really hard not to respond out loud to what I'm seeing in mod chat. um, so what's happening in the next 2 weeks? As soon as I know anything about it, I will, or like I'm allowed to say it, I will start screaming it probably at the top of my lungs, Chris. No, Lena, you're all good. Don't worry. No sorries. No sorries. um, the timing is hot garbage. Oh no, do you have work? You might upload one Sims Fit more. Ah, like that. For now, I don't think it's gonna be Pack Legacy. Simply because I need to align with Micah on editing because she edits the Pack Legacy, and I don't know if she, one, can take on more workload for Pack Legacy, and two, if I can add it into like my recording schedule. Because I think what I would do is I record 2 episodes back to back, which should be possible on Wednesdays, but I would have to like figure out how it fits in my flow. For now, the schedule for the coming weeks is going to be Builders Bootcamp on Tuesdays, a regular Sims video, like that can be something random like a pack ranking or a build or something, on Thursdays, an Inzoi Let's Play on Saturdays, where I'm gonna create like Inzoi Let's Play from the Rags to Riches that we're playing on stream on Saturday, and then Pack Legacy on Sunday. And then Lena is also editing the mod mansion into separate speed builds. I eventually will start posting those as well. And then I might want to try and do 2 Pack Legacies later, like 2 Pack Legacies a week later down the line in the year, but I don't think I'll do that anytime soon because I'm still figuring out my schedule. And I also don't want to abandon the Extratxt channel, so I don't want to like start uploading 7 days a week on the Sims channel and then not do anything for Extratxt. So I need to kind of like figure out a balance, but upping the speed for Pack Legacy is on my list just for later this year, I guess. So looking forward to the new Builders Bootcamp series. I'm very excited. I recorded the first 4 episodes and the first 2 are edited and scheduled. So one went live yesterday and the next one is going next week. But I feel like this setup for the new Builders Bootcamp is a little bit more concise. Like there's less videos and the themes are better grouped in my opinion. Yes, I'm redoing it fully. Because there's a bunch of things that changed in terms of building in The Sims, like things that weren't possible before are now possible. They changed the camera modes, for instance. They added first-person camera into just regular build mode. You can now paint the ceilings. So there's like a bunch of things that are not big things, but do feel like the 2020 version is like outdated. So I decided I just wanted to make a new one where I also, like I said, I changed the grouping of the topics a little bit so that I now have, instead of 17 episodes, I have 13 episodes. And there's even a new episode that isn't included in the previous one, and that is like building mods and CC. So I'm gonna like do a video on how to, like which mods are good, how to mod your game, and how to add building CC basically. Also because I get that question on stream a lot, and I would like to be able to refer to something. Yeah, a lot of little build updates, exactly. So, I just decided, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start completely from scratch, basically as if I've not done this before. And then as soon as the entire 2025 version is online, I'm also gonna take the 2022 version offline, I think. Like, I will just private those videos. I don't think I will delete them. But also the 2022 videos, obviously, I created when I just started creating content, so I don't know, my camera presence is a little bit awkward. I don't really know how to teach yet. I just feel like my editing isn't that good. Unlisting is always nice to keep the old links working. Yeah, but I would like to, there's only a few places where I refer to the Builders Bootcamp. And that is always to the playlist. So I'm just going to update all those playlist links to the new one because I don't think I want people to watch the old one anymore. So I don't want to delete them for my own purposes because, you know, maybe I want to reference them later for myself. But if you have an updated version of a tutorial, it makes little sense for people to watch the outdated version of the tutorial. A bit of expensive bit of fun for you. First TwitchCon, 3 weeks later, you'll go camping with your friends. For the 24-hour race, I can't say that location. And somewhere between those, you'll finish your master thesis. Oh, but that's exciting though. Those are all very fun things, but I can see how that could get expensive. Also, Nazadom, thank you so much. I appreciate it. My sister made it for me. I will say that every single time someone compliments it because she deserves all the credit for it. Like, she made this with her hands. Can you believe that? That you, like, your talent. I know it's just granny squares, but still. You can totally say Nürburgring. Probably I could, but in the off chance you might know it. I don't know it. I thought it's bought. No, it's handmade with love. um whose mod we left off? Oh, that's a good shout actually. We finished Mick's room. I think I was going to work on Chris's room. I think that was the room that on the wheel that I didn't write it down for myself. That might have been a little bit silly from my side. Or maybe wait, no, I did write it down. I just wrote it down. Hi, Liv. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yes, it was Chris. I did actually write it down. I just wrote it down in a different place. It's Dina. Yeah, Dina. Dina is the crafty one. My youngest sister, I don't know if she can crochet. I don't think so, actually. Yeah, it's the same sister that makes my emotes. She's very talented and smart and pretty. And I get to say all of these things because I know she's not here because she's currently traveling. So I don't think she's in stream. So just I get to give her all the compliments. I mean, I get to do that when she's here as well, but then she would probably tell me to shut up because she would be like, shy. But now I just get to be like, she's awesome and I love her and she's really cool and she's really crafty and really kind and really caring. And also, you guys want to hear the most random fact about my sister? She recently entered a competition and she won a Coca-Cola fridge. Like, hello? But like, let me show you. Like a Smeg one. Hello, Shannon. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. You guys came in at a perfect time because I was about to tell you about my sister's fridge. One might think, okay. I will continue yapping about the fridge in a second. But welcome in, everyone. How are you guys doing? How was your stream? What were you up to in The Sims today? I would absolutely love to hear it. Welcome in, friends. I hope you're all having an amazing day. For anyone from my side, if you're not following Shannon yet, what are you doing? Please go drop your bum on that follow button that is floating above chat right now. Love the Cardi. This is okay. Actually, see, this is how we got through the conversation. I was bragging about the fact that my sister handmade this for me. And that's how we got to my sister's fridge. But thank you so much for the raid. For anyone who's new here, I actually do have a little raid video. That's a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community that I would love to share with you guys. So I'm going to show that to you, and then I'll be back on the other side of the video. We were doing some gameplay with Eco Lifestyle, and because we got a wonderful raid, chat, 11 followers away from 1.8K. We can do that, right? We can do that. I know there's a lot of planties here. I just posted the link in chat again. Come on. 11 people? Let's hit that follower goal. While the new friends watch the raid video, all the existing friends, go drop your bum, practice your squats, and I'll see you in a minute, okay? Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here. And a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Suus. Did you just try to eat the creeper? I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point. I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon! Wow! I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry.
I never realized that you don't chew on mayo. Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That is the raid video. It's actually very new. I made it 2 weeks ago or something. So I'm still very excited every single time I get to show it. But thank you so much again for the raid. I appreciate it lots. If you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so. But we're going to be doing some building today. I'm going to continue a really big build project that I've been working on for weeks now. I'm building a big mansion for my moderators. And every single one of my mods will get their own room, which is like personalized based on their interests and their hobbies and their favorite color and stuff like that. So if you want to hang out, feel free to do so. But thank you so much again for the raid. Yeah, Susie is very introverted. She is very shy. She does sometimes, she now discovered that she can sleep on this chair, so she's now on stream a little bit more, but I don't know, she's a bit camera shy. And also, she really likes to lay downstairs. We have a couple of really comfortable sleepy spots downstairs, and that's just her favorite spot. Or she loves to sleep on the bed, I think, because it just smells like us. So she probably has just better spots to sleep, you know? She's a bit spoiled. Let's go, Liv! Let's go! I'm very happy for you. Like, no one's surprised. No, but I feel like that's what you wanted, right? You wanted to get that recommendation so that you could actually get the tests. A raid video refresh is always exciting, right? I try to do one every year, but this year I waited a little longer because normally I do it in January, but I waited longer because I wanted to add the I'm a Twitch ambassador in there, and I couldn't do that until 2 weeks ago. I'm wondering, is it your day off today? No. I am curious why you're wondering that. Is it because I didn't do co-working? Because I do recording. It's been 2.5 weeks, Nova. 24th of April. March. Wow. Months are difficult, apparently. But I do recording on Wednesdays and Friday mornings for my YouTube channel. So I don't have a day off. I can't stream and record at the same time. But yes, the fridge. Thank you for reminding me. This is my sister's fridge. She now has this in her kitchen. Like, I don't know why, but isn't that super cool? Like, you can't even buy this fridge. It's like literally an exclusive fridge that you can only get by getting it. By, like, getting it gifted to you or winning it somewhere. Like, it's not something you can buy. Hi, Squeaks and Lenny. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Also, Matthias, thank you so much for the 50 biddies and the big butt in chat. Miss Alanta Sims, welcome in. Daniel John, welcome in. Also, if I missed you earlier with watering the plants, welcome in. I hope you're all doing amazing. But yeah, this is now my sister's fridge. Also, we were gonna do a quick wheel spin before we were gonna go into The Sims today because yesterday, is it a good fridge? I mean, it's a Smeg, so that's like a pretty decent fridge. Um, let's go, Liv. I'm so happy for you. I'm so, so happy for you. Uh, because I know that that's something that you wanted to get and that you like were in the process of getting it. So I'm happy that it's, they took you seriously and they listened to you. But yeah, we were gonna do a wheel spin because every single time that my chat completes both of the daily goals, we do a wheel spin. And yesterday during co-working, people smashed it. So I owe everyone a little wheel spin. Row of fridge magnets when? I was actually looking into this, Matthias. Oh my goodness, you're reading my mind. I was looking at something like I want to make stickers for TwitchCon that I can give away to people that I meet. And I was looking at like different websites, and there was one that also does fridge magnets. They were a bit more expensive, but then I was like, I could do that, like because they're the thin ones. I could do that and then like make a limited edition of fridge magnets, and then I can give them out at TwitchCon. I can't do them on my merch store because my merch store doesn't have magnets, but I thought that might be like a fun thing to do as a little TwitchCon special. Um How cute. Yeah, I would love to do like actual planting magnets like as regular merch, but my merch store for some reason doesn't offer magnets, even though it's such an easy thing. Loved Amber's ones. I know. I felt so bad last year that I didn't have stickers for anyone. So I'm gonna do the. I think I'm gonna order like a couple of different batches, but I'll probably order the biggest batch for the butt one. How tall are you? Amber, what is this question? Is it serious? Is it a joke? I feel like it's important. I feel like we're back in our IRL clip. Am I about to be inappropriately touched by a guy I don't know? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Tell me.
Thank you so much for the 35 months. Please enjoy your subby perks. Okay, fine. I will text you. No, I'll say I'm 1 meter 73. Please tell me what you need this for. Please. Because I cannot stand not knowing. We don't have a meters to inches conversion like temperature, no. But I think if I look at, I believe it's 5'6". Yeah, it's 5'6.7". No, 5.67. So that's either 5'6" or 5'7", depending on how you round it. So I hope that I should start remembering this actually, because every single time I'm not sure. Okay, let's do a wheel spin. Let's see what we get, chat. You guys get Hunger Games. Are you happy? I did a little spying. I wonder whose quote that is. Which quote number is it? Amber? Right now? Where is she? Is she saying this in her stream? Hold on. I'm just quickly saying something. She hasn't read it yet. She's talking on stream about me. She was calculating. I don't know what for. But I think it is funny. I also love how I think I've told Amber how tall I am like 5 times at this point. She keeps not believing that she's shorter than me. Anyways, let's do a little Hunger Games. Let me get the Hunger Games up. Let's see. Simulate. Yes, I am 13 years and older. Personal one. She keeps forgetting. Haha. Also, Arushi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. We can get rid of this one. Then we go here.
Thomas, what?
What? Exactly. Okay, do you guys want Hunger Games music? To go with the reaping? Let me put it on. There we go. And then, if you want to enter the Hunger Games, I would like you to put the following emote in chat. It's first come, first serve. So, don't be lazy. This one. Okay. Oh my god. I can make so many typos. See, this is what I mean. I start to make a lot of typos. I think your name was too long, so let's see if it allows it this time. Oh, wait, Joa's supposed to go here. Imagine just coming into the stream right now and just saying hi, not realizing what's going on. Okay. If you didn't get in this time, I'm so sorry. I will have more space again in the next round when we do Hunger Games again. Let's actually don't use images, make the nicknames the same. I'm gonna submit it. Yeah, that one is too long. I have to do social science, space nerd. Let me type all of that again. Hold on. Can I go back? No! I actually have to do it all again. I effed myself. Oh, can we get some F's in chat? That was really stupid. This is what you get from trying to, you know, it remembered things. Oh my goodness, it remembered things. Oh, this is so much faster. I love browsers that remember things sometimes because I clearly cannot. I can't even remember to click the right button. Oh, anyways, I don't want to talk about it. Let's see. Lena, Umu Mama, a Deli Bean, Pooks, and Fire Cutes. Okay. Make nicknames the same. Don't use images. Submit. Oh my god. Does it reset? Normally, this is set to female automatically. If you use Opera GX, will it remember things? I'm pretty sure it's an Opera feature. Yeah, I don't remember setting anything up, so I think it's also enabled by default. This is Opera GX, yes. I wish I could tell you what setting it was though, but I have noticed that in this browser I do rely on it a lot. Okay. Submit. There we go. District check, everyone. Oh, thank you for pinning that one. I appreciate it. District check, everyone. Make sure that you find your district buddy, that you know who you should not slaughter in the arena. I love that we're doing this as I'm actually reading Sunrise on the Reaping now. It feels very fitting. It feels very, very fitting. Okay. This is the Reaping. Let's actually get started. As a tribute stands on their podiums, the horn sounds. Esther finds a bag full of explosive. Joa runs away. Susie Q, Fire Cute's Moo Moo Mama get into a fight. Fire Cute's triumphantly kills them both. I'm so sorry, that's a very quick death. Felipe grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Liv runs away. Adeli Bean runs away. Jane Mim Bim fight for a bag. Jane gives up and retreats. Pauline grabs a sword. Lena runs away. Burb grabs a shield. Anna clutches a first aid kit. Jenny sets Mork on fire with a Molotov? Oof. That is rough. Peachy grabs a backpack. Social science nerd runs away. Ren runs away. Daniela stabs Pooks with a tree branch. Matthias accidentally steps on a landmine. Boomer runs away. And Noisy runs away. That is so many deaths on the first day. You didn't get the bag, but you just retreated. So you just gave up. But you're still alive, Jane. Day 1. Boomer, Esther, Jane, and Burb raid Jenny's camp while they are out hunting. Social science nerd fishes. Peachy ambushes Daniela and kills them. Ren searches for firewood. Noisy sees smoke rising in the distance, but they decide not to investigate. Mim Bim camouflages themselves as bushes. Adeli Bean dies of dysentery. Oh, that's a rough one. Liv and Fire Cutes work together for the day. Joa, Lena, Felipe track down and kill Pauline. I always feel like that's so rough when you're like literally hunted down and killed. Anna cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide? How many cannon shots is this after one day? 9. That's actually a lot of deaths after just the start and one day. Peachy defeats Boomer in a fight but spares their life. Lena tends to Jenny's wounds. Ren receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Fire Cutes receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Noisy is awoken by nightmares. Jane loses sight of where they are. Esther loses sight of where they are. Mim Bim sets Burb on fire with a Molotov. Is this Molotov season? What kind of arena are we in? Because honestly, I don't know where y'all are finding these, but that's a perfect emote, Burb. That's a 10 out of 10 emo for this. Social Science Nerds receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Liv receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Felipe and Joa hold hands. Jane receives an explosive. See, Jane actually is getting it from sponsors. I don't know where the rest of you got all those Molotov cocktails. Joa defeats Noisy in a fight but spares their life. Felipe practices their archery. Jenny, Peachy, Ren, and Esther and Mim Bim hunt for other tributes. Boomer and Social Science Nerds split up to search for resources. Lena receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Fire Cute sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. And Liv discovers a river. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Burb. Esther looks at the night sky. Ren thinks about winning. Boomer, Noisy, Mim Bim, Jenny, and Social Science Nerds sleep in shifts. Fire Cutes passes out from exhaustion. Liv screams for help. Lena, Peachy, Joa, and Felipe sleep in shifts. Jane attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Jenny injures themselves. Peachy tries to sleep through the entire day. Social Science Nerds tends to Mim Bim's wounds. Ren attacks Esther, but they manage to escape. Lena receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Fire Cutes receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Joa begs for Jane to kill them. They refuse, keeping Joa alive. Felipe poisons Noisy's drink. They drink it, and they die. Boomer fishes. Liv explores the arena. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Noisy. May you rest in peace. Peachy loses sight of where they are. Esther goes to sleep. Lena kills Jenny while they are sleeping. Liv climbs a tree to rest. Mimbim and Firecutes run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Ren receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Social science nerd sets off an explosive, killing Joa and Boomer. Jane defeats Felipe in a fight, but spares their life. Day 4. Liv receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Firecutes and Ren track down and kill Lena. Esther bashes Peachy's head in with a mace. Mimbim kills social science nerd for their supplies. Felipe makes a wooden spear. Jane discovers a cave. Hold on. Let's do a status check. Because District 12 is in with Firecutes. District 11 is out. District 10 is out. District 9 is out. District 8 is in with Jane. District 7 is out. District 6 is still in with Felipe. District 5 is still in with Esther. District 4 is out. District 3 is in with Ren. District 2 is in with Liv. And District 1 is in with Mimbim. Also, Mimbim with the 2 kills. You can see that you're, professional. And I see that from District 12, you're surviving. Like, people absolutely underestimated you from District 12. They thought that you couldn't do anything, and then you got 3 kills. You're, like, actually the biggest killer in the entire arena right now. Okay, let's proceed. Felipe tracks down and kills Mimbim. Liv attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Firecutes climbs a tree to rest. Jane lets Ren into their shelter. Esther questions their sanity. Good one, Esther. You just killed your own district buddy. I think you should be questioning your sanity right now. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Ren kills Jane as they try to run. Firecutes kills Liv for their supplies. Esther pushes Felipe off a cliff during a knife fight. And you all didn't even make it to the cornucopia. So we now have Ren, Firecutes, and Esther. Do you guys want to do a little poll on who you think is going to win? Or like a little prediction? Okay, you guys have 1 minute to vote. You are allowed to gamble channel points if you are in a position to do so. If you have a VPN, you could actually set your location to somewhere else so you can gamble. If you're in a place where you normally cannot gamble. Hi, dude. Are you here to predict as well? Who do you think is going to win? It's going to be Ren, Firecutes, or Esther? Who is going to win the Hunger Games? Or are you going to win the Hunger Games, dude? You are a very, very fast kitty and you are good at hiding. But you're also cute, so you will get a lot of sponsors. I think you could win the Hunger Games, dude. I think you could win the Hunger Games. Ooh, there's a lot of points on Esther. You won the Hungry Games earlier. You had dinner. Nice. Also, Bex, welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay. I hope you all predicted, because we are about to proceed. Because you put 10K on Esther. Ooh. Okay. Esther picks flowers. Ren discovers a river. Firecutes picks flowers. 4 cannon shots. May you all rest in peace. Ren and Esther run into each other but decide to truce for the night. Firecutes loses sight of where they are. Firecutes practices their archery. Esther throws a knife into Ren's chest. So it's now between Esther and Firecutes. There's only 2 left. I think, can we get some drum rolls in chat? Because the next click, I think we're going to see who wins. Let's get some drum rolls. Dude, can you also put some drum rolls? Do you like your little tippy toes? She's looking at me like, human, what? Okay, let's proceed. Firecute severely injures Esther, but puts them out of their misery. You won, Fire Cutes. You did. Yes. Congratulations. I'm sorry, Esther. I'm sorry. Let me pick the outcome of the prediction. Choose outcome. Fire Cutes. Complete prediction. GG's, everyone. GG's. Also, Fire Cutes, are you in the Discord? I think you are, right? Because then we can give you the special winner role. Because we have a special role in the Discord for whoever wins the Hunger Games. You already did it, Esther? You already set up the role? You won both predictions. Nice, let's go. A lot of points, yeah. Everyone who just won points, enjoy all your points. Okay, let me switch out of Hunger Games music because we don't have to listen to that for the rest of the stream. I hope you enjoyed that little game of Hunger Games. Thank you so much for completing the daily goals yesterday. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being so incredibly supportive. That's one role that you don't have the Hunger Games winner yet, Tub Tub? One day you'll get it. Surely. I mean, you haven't entered for a while. Do you want to have the role? Also, I'm gonna go into my game. Let's load into the build save. And then I'm gonna find Chris's answers to the mod chat list. Let's see. Oh, I found them. Okay. Yes, of course. Enjoy your crochet project. That sounds lovely. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Mod mansion. Not play. Let's build. Also, Singularity, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Clobear, welcome in as well. It's good to see you. I have a feeling like there's something in my eye. It's really annoying. Also, Toot is still sitting here. Being so cute. She's just like patiently waiting for me to pet her. Hey, Toot. Yeah. You're so cute. Yeah. Also, is there more than one role in Discord? Because if there isn't, I will just stop participating. No, there's not more than one role, but you're more than welcome to continue to participate if you enjoy it. Like, if you think it's fun to be part of it, but there's only one time, like, you can only get the role once. Also, Gitor, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Is it a handmade vest? Yes, Dina made it for me. Do you like it? I was gonna say something about today and then I forgot again. Oh, yeah. I have a friend who's like not on social media at all. Like never. She doesn't have any social media accounts. Thank you for that brand new sub with your Prime. Thank you, Miss Cheetah. I appreciate that lots. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You only have one Prime and you decided to share it with me. That's very, very kind of you. But yeah, that one friend that doesn't have any social media accounts, she was like cycling in the city the other day. She was like, oh, there's this really annoying song that people are listening to. And it's kind of like what does the fox say? It is like that level of annoying. I can't deal with it. And it's like I've heard it so many times now and like it's terrible. And this person was listening to it over her speaker. And then like a couple of days later, she heard it again when they were in the supermarket. She was like, "Oh my god, this is the song. This is that super annoying song." Do you guys want to know what it was? Hold up. Hold up. You guys have to hear this. Yeah. So she was like, it sounds like what does the fox say? I don't think it's annoying either. I really like it. I really like this song. But I can see how she made this comparison in a way. Ba-da, ba-da, ha, ba-da, ba-da. But yeah. Where is that similar to what does the fox say? It's just like a repetitive sound that doesn't say anything specific. So that's like the only part, like I can see how somehow her brain went there. I hate it how it slowly turned into a child song. I'm not very aware of that. The only reason I know it is because of TikTok. Oh yeah, hi VOD watchers, you won't be able to hear the song now. But yeah, I thought that was so funny. Specifically that there was just, because she's not on social media, there's like zero recognition. Also, sorry for just skipping again in the middle of the song, but I wanted to get to building and I was like, oh, otherwise it's gonna play on repeat. Yeah, that's true. If you just get the snippets and reels all over, that makes sense. But that's the thing. That's not how she heard it. It was just someone listening to the whole song on a bike, and that's how she heard it. I can see how it gets annoying as a repetitive song, but she doesn't watch reels. Okay, I need to quickly check the floor plan because I need to see where Chris's room is actually. This is Chris's room. Chris has a big room. Where did you get the vest? I need the crochet pattern. It's my sister made it for me. Also, Dark Unicorn, welcome to chat. It's very nice to meet you. But my sister made it for me. I don't know if she has a pattern. I think she just winged it, to be honest. I think she just made it. But I could ask her if you really want to know. But my main guess is that she just made it from granny squares. And then she put them together. Also, Amanda, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all of your subby perks. You love it? Thank you. I really love it too. It was a surprise gift for my birthday, and I have been obsessed with it ever since. I've been waiting for it like to be not so cold anymore so that I could finally wear it. Okay, so I am gonna read you guys as Chris's answers so that you can help me like orient what we're gonna do for Chris's room. So, she says that she likes all colors, but if she had to choose a favorite one, it would be black. Then her hobbies are belly dancing, learning languages, playing games, and listening to music. She doesn't know anything about aesthetics, but she has mostly black and white and very simple. She doesn't have a lot of decorations. But after seeing Petra's answer in the chat, she says IKEA is the perfect answer to this. She has no idea what her style is in terms of maximalism or minimalism, but she guesses that she's a minimalist. She has a little bit of clutter, not too much. Most of her stuff is in drawers and things. She is a bit messy, but she would say that she leans a bit more towards being a neat person. I was gonna say a neat sim. So her job is quality inspector, but she doesn't know how that could be represented. She also does voluntary work and dance-related work. Her favorite food is chicken pasta. Our favorite place that she's traveled to, she says, wait for it, Athens. I know that Chris loves Greece, so I definitely want to incorporate that into the room. She says that she's not much into art, but she has some posters that are black and white. She doesn't know how to describe them, but they all have a woman in some way. I appreciate that. I can take pictures later to describe. Okay. But I think I have some ideas for that already. Yeah, I think black, white, and blue. And she's a cat mom. So we can have like stuff for cats in there as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for like a modern IKEA look with like black and white being the main theme. And then I'm going to add some references to Greece in there. I think what we could do is we could have like some maybe some gallery art from beaches or something. That would be, or like maybe like I know she's been to Greece multiple times, so we could do maybe like a little picture wall with pictures from Greece. Um, those are like my current ideas. She does have a really big room, which I think is nice because that gives us a lot of space to work with, but it's also a bit daunting. She actually has the perfect balcony though. Like, look at this. If this balcony isn't screaming Grease to you, I don't know what is. Maybe we can transform this balcony into like a Grease inspired place with like white and dark blue, kind of like Santorini. I think that might be really cool if we make the balcony like very Grease. Like maybe even with sand and like a lounge chair or something. I know she likes warm weather. Oh, it's in my brain it's slowly starting to come together. I think what I want to start with is flooring and wallpaper. I don't think I want to do a black or white flooring though, because I think what is going to happen is that that's going to quickly become really intense. So I think I'll just give the wooden floor and then from there work with the black and white. But otherwise, I think it's going to get really clean and like a bit sterile, which I don't think that fits her either. I think she does have some cozy. I think that should work. But let's see. We can go for like a black and white rug or something. Um, but let's see what kind of wallpapers I could work with in terms of coloring. Like, we could go for a feature wall if I wanted to. I think if I made everything black, that would be too much. In reality, obviously lots of people have completely white rooms. Like a lot of people don't paint their indoor walls and they just have white walls. I'm just always a bit afraid that that won't look good in The Sims, so maybe we're going to have to work with paintings here. Let's actually start with getting that gallery art because I think that might also help us with deciding other shades of blue and stuff that I want to use. So I'm going to start with item name, Grease, and then I think if I sort by rooms, I might be... Oh, there's actually some really cute rooms that we can... Something like this, I think, would be perfect for the balcony. Light, medium, gray wall. Ooh, we could work with gray. That could be interesting. Instead of making it, like, super white, we could make it, like, a little bit grayish. But this is kind of what I'm envisioning for the balcony, if that makes any sense. With black furniture, that could be very stylish. Someone made the grease flag as flooring. That's dedication. Okay, so I have this one. Let's save that to my library. Wow. Also, Emily, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We also have this one. But I like that one less than this one. I think this one is a bit more cohesive. Oh, these are also very nice. They're very light. Let's add this as well. Also pretty, but not real. Oh, that's stunning. But that's a real picture. I always feel like that, like, real pictures in the game look a bit off, if that makes any sense. Like, just like this, like, it's just a real picture loaded into The Sims, and I always think that looks a bit weird. It looks too real for the cartoony style that we have in The Sims. But this could be interesting to add, because it's also black and white. And there's one of a lady in here, so we're getting that one. Let's see. These are also real pictures, so that doesn't really work, I think. Okay, let's actually start with what I have now. I'll just place those. Hold on. I always lose where are the pre-made rooms. If you want to find the there, styled rooms. Saved room. Did you know that? Did you, I recently I actually in making the Builders Bootcamp I discovered this. Been playing The Sims for years. If you save a room to your library, they will show up in your saved rooms over here. So you can quickly access them after you've, like, if you're shopping on the gallery, you can just save all of them to your library and then bam, they're here. So now I can just get these. I don't know why this is so mind-blowing to me, but I never realized that until I was making the Builders Bootcamp and I was, like, doing a deep dive into the UI to figure out where all the buttons are and, like, explaining this to other people. And then I was like, yeah, never realized that. I love that you figured it out from the video, Anna. That's amazing. I mean, I figured it out from that video too. Okay, so I really like these ones. I thought these were really light on the gallery, and I was a bit worried about that. Actually, it's not too bad. Ooh, I like that one. I like the simple ones. I just don't know if they look good in the... Because these are not pictures, I think, or are they? I can't tell. Maybe these are pictures. Yeah, they are. Okay, so that's what is off. Like, I can see something's not right about it, but I didn't mean to delete that entire wall. Hold on. I accidentally connected. Oh. Okay, I'll just leave it then until I'm done grabbing these other paintings. Is it paintings? This one is, I think, but some of this looks like... That looks like a picture to me. Like, it is a painting, because that's how, like, it's an in-game painting. Also, hi, Paula. Welcome in. It's good to see you. But sometimes your Sims load, like, if they paint from reference and the reference is a real picture, then it turns into a real picture rather than a painting, if that makes sense. I have it with this too, but because it's a statue, you don't see it as much. Okay, but I'll get 2 of this wall. And then I think I'll get rid of that one. And then let's get these, because I do really like these. And then I think for now, that might be what I'll work with. There we go. Let's see. I think I'll decorate this wall with curtains. Let's go and sort on black. And then see what I have. Those windows are not even... They are evenly spaced out. I just didn't evenly space out my curtains. Okay, that works for now, I think. Yeah, that's a bit more, like, modern minimalistic. And then I was thinking maybe... No, I do like the idea of these being in the room. I was like, maybe I can hang these on the balcony, but I actually like these being in the room on the wall. And then let's actually check for other... I know we have more posters. I know specifically one poster, a black and white poster with a lady on it. So let's go find that one. Decorations. I think that one came with... I want to say Moschino, but now I'm starting to doubt myself. The black one could What? So? Okay, sorry, but that's perfect. Chris is getting a booby painting. That's just too good. I love the booby painting in this game, in case it wasn't clear. It fits the vibe, right? That's what I was thinking. Like a modern version. The part on the bed that touches the wall? You mean the headboard? You mean just go above the bed? I have this one. That's also pretty. At this point, I'm also just trying to find, like, other paintings that I think I can... Because this wall or this room has so much wall space that I think we're gonna benefit from having enough posters in here. You thought it was a black cat zoomed in. I love that. It's a bedroom. Yeah, this is gonna be Chris's bedroom. And Chris says that she likes, black and white. Which it's a challenge to do, but I wanna try to make a cozy black and white room. Also, so welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It kinda looks like Garfield eyes. I'm really trying to see it, but I'm sorry. The boobies are the booby game is strong here. Ooh, that one is pretty too. Oh, but that doesn't work. Okay, never mind. For some reason, that one is broken. I was like, oh, that's a pretty one. This is the one that I'm talking about. And there is 3 variants of it. So I'll just get all 3 of them. There we go. For now. Which, it's the vintage glamour stuff. We also have this one, but that's a guy, not a woman. So that's not what we want. Thank you for the uptime reminder. I appreciate it. We have ads coming up in about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. So then I'll be taking a quick 5-minute break, which is perfect for you guys if you also want to get something to drink, something to snack, something like that. So, yeah, just wanted to let you know in case you're hanging out here. I will also be stretching my legs. You know what? Maybe instead of doing a patterned wall, I have ideas. Hold on. I want to do a simple... We don't have a lot of simple black wallpapers, but something like that could work. And then I'll do lighter gray on the other walls. How about we do the dark gray wall with the pops of color? And then we can make this into a small gallery wall. Honestly, I think that these could work together pretty well. Like so. And then we can have like a dresser or something. Or a lay brick wall. I feel like lay brick wall doesn't really say IKEA though. Like that's pretty interior design oriented if you do like a patterned wall. Specifically brick wall. And I also feel like it isn't super minimalist. I do want to do a curtain rod that goes all across, by the way, because where is that? The one from Desert Luxe, this one. Hold on. Can I? Yeah. Let's just do it like this. Yeah, I think that is pretty nice. That just makes it feel a little bit more consistent. It would be more industrial, but that's not really the look that she said that her room has. I think I want to have these a bit more in the middle. Okay. So now I have the paintings that she talks about, and I have Greece represented in different ways. We have like ancient Greece represented and more modern Greece, like tourism Greece represented. We could do like a lighter gray on the other walls. Um, we could go for 3 colors, actually. We could go for, like, a lighter gray, a darker gray, and white. That might be a nice combo, actually. Then it's kind of like a gradient. Okay, I can see that work. I can see that work. I think I wanna put the bed over here. I feel like that's gonna be a pretty corner for the bed, and then you will also be with your feet towards the door, which I believe is feng shui. I'm not 100% sure, but I actually think so. Maybe it's the opposite of feng shui. Maybe you shouldn't be with your feet to the door. Maybe I'm just remembering things exactly the wrong way around. Wouldn't be surprised. I was thinking here we can do like a little desk setup where she can game. This might be a nice corner to have like I don't know, her clothes and stuff. We could add like a little screen, a clothing screen, one of those dressing screens over here to add a bit of separation. And then maybe in the middle of the room we could do like a seating area. Ads incoming? Yes. Let's actually go take a break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and thanks for being here. Hi, chat. I went back here because I wanted to show you. Susie's here. She showed up. Hi, Anli. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. She might be in the back, but she's here. I'm actually, over the weekend. I hope I'll have time for it this weekend. Maybe it will be somewhere next week. I can only test it when I'm not streaming. I'm gonna set up my other phone for the IRL streaming thing. And then I'm gonna try to like set it up so that we can use that as a cat cam that I can move around during my streams as well. Not just use it for IRLing. The downside is that sometimes I'll need that phone to do some work, so then I cannot use it for that. But I think it might be like a nice backup plan for as long as my webcam is not. Well, the webcam did work yesterday, but it's still a bit iffy, so we don't know. But that's what I'm working on. But welcome back. I hope you all had a really good break. I said I would stand up and then I didn't. I got very distracted by planning something next week. Someone responded to a message and I was like, "Oh, I can do this and this time," and then I responded to that, so I didn't stand up. But it's okay because I actually worked out today, so I did move around. We had a killer workout. Literally, it was wild today. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know what the instructor thought. She was like, "Haha, I got ya. You thought you were safe." Because it was, I don't know, Wednesday morning or something. She was like, "Nope." Nice. Nice, Jane. Let's go. Okay, let's see. I need a bed that says IKEA. The thing is, I do actually have quite some beds in the game that I think would say IKEA. I think this bed frame is really nice. We can use separate bedding for it. I have it set to gray. Let's actually go to black. And then I was thinking it might be nice to do like black and white bedding, something like this. But then I'm gonna find some pillows and add like some decorative pillows, or I could do. Ooh. Oh wait, that's a whole bed. I thought that was only the. I just did. That's the new bed. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize. Guys, I need help because my pride flag knowledge is very limited. What's the lesbian flag? I literally don't know. Wait, that one. Ooh, thanks. Okay, so the that's a good. Yeah, I could just use the emotes. Pink, red. So I think that would be this one, right? It doesn't really fit the color scheme. I think if Chris is in chat, I will ask if she would like that or not. For now, I'm not going to use it, but then I'll give her the option to use it if she wants it. But I'll ask her that later. I might ask her in Mod's chat. Also, sorry. This bedding looks very nice, but these pillows, this print on the pillow, I don't know, but it looks scary. Do you know what I mean? It looks like little insects. So that's not the bedding I want to use. That has like dark blue in it. That could be cute. Ooh, that's very pretty. It's a specific color scheme. The colors. Wait, that's your living room color scheme. That's amazing. Will she join stream later on? I don't think so because she usually is already asleep by this time, Jane. She wakes up very early. I think she wakes up usually at like 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning for her work. So, I don't think she usually goes to sleep She's in Finland as well, so she's like an hour later than I am. I think she usually says around 5 or 6 that she's gonna get ready for bed. Because I think she goes to bed around 8 her time. So that would be like my starting time of stream. She's only in gaming streams when she doesn't have to work the next morning, I think. Also, sweetie, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So yeah. She's definitely she always goes to sleep early and then wakes up very early as well. So she's there on co-working streams, or when she became my mod when I was still doing Wednesday afternoon streams, I think. Okay, I like this bedding a lot. I also feel like this is very, very much an IKEA bedding, to be honest. I like this bed frame, but I don't like the fact that it looks so worn, if that makes any sense. I think it's less on the black frame, but still not ideal. I think if I want to see all the other frames, I'm going to have to go into comfort and then into miscellaneous. Our house is very gay. My mom's house used to be really gray and white. So when I moved out, my style was color vomit, and my partner is an illustrator. So she has a really bright color palette too. But honestly, I love that though. Like, if it fits both of your vibes and it fits both of like your wants and needs for what it needs to feel like a home, like your home, that's the most important thing about a house. And I love that for you. I didn't mean to turn organized debug off. How did I misclick that? There we go. It's back on. I wanted to grab these pillows. Actually, I don't think those pillows will work on the bed, unfortunately. Because there's already the other pillows. That's sad. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for bed frames. Could do like a nice seating corner maybe. I'll just grab this. I don't know if I actually want to use it yet, but then I can at least easily find it again. Although that doesn't really feel IKEA. It feels too fancy. It feels too built in. This is very much the bed frame that I have from IKEA. I do like that one though. It is pretty. I'm trying to add more color to our place without it being too much. That's a difficult balance. I can absolutely see that. Does it ship all over Europe? Yes, it does. It does. And actually, most of the items that I picked on my store ship from Europe. So you don't even have to pay like ridiculous shipping cost if you want to buy within Europe. On the merch store that I use, Fourth Wall, they have like a list of shipping locations per item that you select. And some items unfortunately only ship from the States, so then there's a risk of having to pay import. But like the most standard things like the t-shirts and the sweaters and stuff, they should all ship from within Europe, so you also don't have to deal with import taxes and like very long waiting times and stuff. Ooh, this is actually pretty. Okay. Oh wait, that's fun. We could have this at the end, and then it adds like a little bit of blue again. That could be super cute. Okay, maybe I'll go for this combination. Let's go find some nightstands. I feel like something like this, because again, that is just, it's so simple. It's very IKEA-esque. This is all CC. So I believe this bedding from the top of my head, yeah, this is Peacemaker. And Hinterlands is also Peacemaker. So this is Peacemaker CC. Gemini Nightstand is from my Shuno-san. The Catnap Comfort, I actually don't know who that is from. Sometimes I copy paste and then I still don't see it. Oh wait, there it is. It's from Sixum. So that's what I've used so far. Both of our households are just smushed together. Oh, I feel that, Jane. This is literally what me and Scott had when we moved into this house. And we've lived here for 7 years at this point. No, 6 years. And we're still working on it. things are like slowly coming together. We're slowly getting to a point where I'm like, oh yeah, it's starting to feel like, you know, things are shared style, and we actually bought new furniture together that is matching. And also just in general, like we grew up and we started making adult money, so we didn't need to like buy everything in the cheapest way. So I think a lot of things that we both had, like for instance, when we moved in here, we took my sofa, but we that sofa I bought when I was living by myself as a student. So it's like one of the cheapest sofas from IKEA, not in a pretty color. It was just whatever I could afford that fit what I needed at the time, that fit in my house. But then I was like, you know what? This time around, we actually looked for a prettier sofa, one that was also comfortable, that fit our style, stuff like that. Swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, cause they are so awesome. Hi, Abu. It is good to see you. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing really good. I remember you saying on Monday that you were really busy when I was doing co-working. I hope you had a little bit of a break and you're not so busy anymore. Um, let's see. Also, I'm very excited to see you tomorrow. I think we're gonna be with a pretty small group. Um, your last message? No. If you say that you've lived together for 5 years, like that could be in your 40s, that could be in your 20s. That doesn't qualify as age chat. You're all good. You're all good. Um, that is very much an IKEA light. Something that bothers me is that it isn't sitting in the same position. I still have to update Better Build By. Oh, so that I can change the light colors. I hope I feel better tomorrow after a good night's sleep. Honestly, not great. I feel really off, hurt throat, and your allergies are mad. Oh no. But I feel you though. I feel you. The other day I was saying, like, I don't even have bad hay fever, and even mine was triggered for a couple of days, like very itchy eyes and stuff. I think the pollens are very active right now. So I feel you even though it's not that bad for me, so I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling really off. I hope you feel much, much, much better soon. Let's see. I will go for, let's search for gray, black, and white, so I don't just get one of the three. And then let's see what kind of colors I can work with here. Or not colors, what kind of rugs was gonna say. And the trees are horny and feel the need to share it. Yep. I love that way of describing it. Thank you for the hydrate. That's actually a good shout. This is for everyone in chat. Make sure to hydrate, okay? Hi, Ellie. It's good to see you. Wait, Ellie, I have a question. Because I forgot, and I mean, I can look it up, but you're here, so now I can ask you. What time is your panel at TwitchCon? I remember it's on the Sunday as well, but I don't remember if it was after my panel or if it's at the same time and I can't make it, which would really suck because I want to be there so bad. I saw your little post on Twitter today. That's why I got reminded of it. I was like, oh, I need to check if the schedules line up. Because I really want to see your panel. I'm very excited. I actually said this, obviously, like I saw when you came into the TwitchCon Discord. After your same room. Wait, I can just chill there? And that is perfection. That is really nice. Then I just get to stay there and then watch your panel. Nice. I saw your title when you joined the Discord, like the TwitchCon Discord. I literally messaged a couple of people like, damn. Like, because there was me, Amber, Duke, and Sarah. And G also applied for a co-working panel. So that's who I messaged when I saw the title. I was like, hey, we got the night, but there will be a co-working panel. Make sure to keep your eyes open. And I was like, and they have a really good title. So I don't know who came up with the title, but here's my applause. It's so strong. Like it immediately piques your interest. You just want to go to the panel. You want to go to TwitchCon now? Oh no. I mean, oh yes, but also oh no if you can't go. is because we only have male trees, and female trees are the ones that produce fruits and seeds and collects the pollen. Wait, is that really? Because I genuinely did not know that. Also, Peachy Summer, welcome to chat. I hope you're doing well. What exactly are you doing in your panel? So I will be on 3 different panels. The first panel that I'll be talking about is talking on is gonna be a conversational style panel. So people in the room can ask questions to me and another ambassador and Twitch staff about discoverability on Twitch. So it's going to be about um, how to get discovered, what tips and tricks are, what the challenges are. Probably people will have questions about discoverability and the future. I can't really answer that. That's going to be for Twitch staff. But it's going to be more of a conversational style panel so people can submit questions and I will answer the questions together with the other people on the panel. Then right after that, I will have a panel about social media and Twitch growth. This is more a presentational style panel, so I will be together with other panelists and a moderator. And the moderator is basically going to walk us through the presentation that we've prepared, or like the setup. It's not really a presentation. It's more like these are the topics we want to cover. And then we would all take turns answering the questions or talking about our experiences with that topic. So that would be like, what kind of social media do we have adjacent to Twitch? How has it influenced our Twitch growth? What are our tips and tricks for having social media next to Twitch? What are like do's and don'ts, lessons learned? Maybe we had like some learning experiences that were either really positive or really negative that we can share with people. And then in the last 15 minutes, people will have a chance to ask questions, and then we will answer them as well. And then in the afternoon, I will have another presentational style panel where I'll be talking about charity and like how you can use your platform on Twitch to raise funds for charity. This will go into like one hand more like, okay, where do you start if you want to do this? Like practical tips. How do you reach out to brands? How do you decide which brand you want to work with? Also just experience, like this is something that went really well. This is something that didn't work really well. And I'll be talking on that panel again with fellow panelists that have all done various forms of charity fundraising. And my contact person from Elgato, who's also the charity representative from Elgato, will join that panel as well, from the perspective of how do you get brands involved in your charity fundraising? Like, how can you get them on board and get them to basically like sponsor or collaborate with you on a bigger campaign? So those are the 3 panels. So one of them is a bit more like conversational style, and the other 2 are going to be presentation style. So yeah, that's going to be the 3 panels. The social media and Twitch growth is going to be streamed. Because that will be in the Nom Nom Theater, which is one of the bigger rooms. It will have 200 seats, and Twitch will live stream it to their channel. The charity one and the discoverability one are in smaller rooms, and those won't be live streamed by Twitch. I might try to live stream myself with an IRL stream, but this is all dependent on how well the internet's going to be within the venue. And last year, people had some pretty big challenges. And as I will be speaking on the panel, I won't be in a position to basically monitor the stream or fix it when it goes down. So I might have to ask someone to help me. But the people that I would ask normally to help me on that, I guess I could ask Amber because she's not speaking on the charity panel and she's not speaking on the discoverability one, and I think she knows how to use the app. They have Wi-Fi, but that's not strong enough to stream on. Actually, streaming over Wi-Fi is not recommended, just in general. So 5G usually is better, but it's just very spotty. But it's just a convention center, so it has convention center Wi-Fi, which is like fine for checking your emails and, you know, maybe joining a meeting or something, but not the thing is, you have to imagine there's going to be thousands and thousands of streamers in one building, and at least, and this is like putting a pin on it, but at least 1,000 to 2,000 people will be IRL streaming in a very dense area. Which I remember when I did an IRL stream and I walked into a crowd of musicians and there was like musical equipment and they were like transmitting the music and like, you know, amplifying the sound and stuff. That already made my signal broke and that was just in the open air. So you need really stable internet to stream, but there's going to be like 1K to 2K people probably live streaming there. Like if you walk around on TwitchCon, the amount of people that are live streaming is wild. So I will try it, but I cannot promise that it will actually work. And we only will know once I'm there and once I like, you know, set everything up. I think it would be fun to do. If it doesn't work, I will just put my good camera and I will film the panel so that we can still watch it back either on stream or I can put it on YouTube or something, because I like the idea of also just in general recording these panels for myself so that I can you know, watch them back or share them at one point. So I do think I will record it in some way, but then obviously you won't be able to watch it live. You can't reach. Okay, but New Year's Eve is something special when it comes to internet. Like I can't even reach my family on New Year's Eve either. But yeah, those are the panels that I will be speaking on. And then obviously we have the very cool Saturday activity that I can't say yet. I swear one day I will just accidentally slip up and still say it. But I think they're going to announce it not too long from now. So I don't think I'm going to have to wait super long. I hope at least. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I can do the dark one, then the contrast against the wall is not as bad. Yeah, if I accidentally slip up, then you guys just pretend that I didn't say anything, okay? The app goes live 2 weeks before TwitchCon itself. Wait, they already said that, Esther? Interesting. Okay, so then... I mean, I guess they might announce it. You looked it up for Chris? Ah, okay. I think last year they announced everything that needed to be fixed in the app like 2 weeks before the app became available. Because I remember putting things in my calendar of like, oh, I need to do this and this and this when the app like becomes available. Wait, now I'm actually really curious. No, because that was... Oh, God, I don't remember when they announced it. Why is this so difficult? I just want to talk about... I might actually send a message. Oh, same, Ellie, same. I still have the TwitchCon Paris one. I think actually that's the one that they'll use again, because that's also the one that they used for Vegas and San Diego after, I think. And Rotterdam, maybe even. Or wait, no, TwitchCon Paris had its own app, and then they had a new one for Vegas, Rotterdam, San Diego, like the 3 after. It was really weird. I think I never deleted them either. Okay, so I now have... I think this is like a pretty nice and simple bed setup. I like the little like addition of blue here. I don't know what else I want to put here yet. So I might actually just quickly move on to the other side of the room, because I want to work on the area with the dresser, I think. She says that she doesn't have a lot of clutter and most of her things are in drawers. So how about I try to actually make a wardrobe with a lot of drawers? And that is from Ciboulette, Nothing to Wear. You got the email last year at June 7th, and the thing went live on June 11th. And when was TwitchCon? And we are not the ones making the app, so at least no complaints to my team. Very smooth. Hi, Walmart. It's good to see you. You don't know? I think it was the last weekend of June, no? I think so. I don't remember. My memory is failing me. So then it was 2 weeks. So okay, so 3 weeks in advance. Oh dear, that would be like a month from now. Okay, I'm gonna send an email or ask a question to Sarah and be like, "Hi, can I please talk about it? I'm terrible at keeping my mouth shut." Um, because one whole month of me being like, something fun, haha, I cannot say, haha, it's gonna go wrong. Like, we all know it. Okay, so I think. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. I wish this came in like a low version. So that's not the same color. You cannot tell me that's the same color. It's not. It is the same color. It's just the lighting. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Because I think this is the one where you can put the drawers in. Is there a version? Inner suspended shelves. Okay, that's not what I want. That has small drawers. Okay, that's nice. I wish there was one where you had like the drawers at the bottom, but then like a big open part at the top. Not like this though, because this is where you can hang clothes. I just want to have like bigger, like a bigger part where I can put some decoration. Drawers, very Southern American. I don't even realize that, bud. Thanks for pointing that out. That's very funny. That makes me giggle. But there's like shelves. Shoe shelf. And there's storage boxes. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I can put a shoes. I actually have literally this at the top of my wardrobe. Fun fact. The more you know. That would be rather inconvenient if it was actually placed like that. Hold on. Let's move it out of the way just a little bit. She sells shoe shelves down at the sheet. I was so close, god dang it. Seashore. Oh, I was so confident I would get it, and then I messed it up. These are not even a little bit aligned. What is this? It doesn't clip, so that's good. Sad trumpet sounds. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll give you that. I will give you that because I can see you being sad about that. I'm even sad about it. Thank you, Liv, for hanging out. I hope you have a really good night of sleep. See, everything's becoming a tongue twister now. Oh, that's pretty. Just some jewelry. I like that. I think that's cute. Do I have, like, folded clothes or something? I know I do, but don't know if I have it in. Sorry. For the Yawnsies. I don't know if I have it in this set. I do. Perfect. Let's change the colors. There we go. Just very simple. And then I wanted to have is that called? I think if I have screen. That workout really did something today. Like, it was intense. Uptime. It's only 2 hours, Abu. Only 2 hours. Not even 3. Um, no, the workout was pretty intense. It was good though. Like, I felt good after. But I also felt tired after. Okay, but this is what I'm looking for, but just not this style. I thought like a room divider. That's what I need to search for. So then I think I'll get all the ones. I did have a break, yes. I rarely miss breaks. That is true. Thank you for hanging out, Lena. Thank you, thank you. And if I forget them, then there's always someone from the mods that will be like, break time. It does help that I have ads running when I want to take a break. Okay, see, this is very pretty, but I feel like this is not very IKEA either. But I like the idea of being able to separate it like this. You're gonna have lemon nails for TwitchCon? Stop, that's actually really cute. I still have to decide what I want to do with my nails for TwitchCon. Abu, thank you for saying this because I literally always write it as divider with an E in the beginning. I wonder, is it because the word divide, like if you're, you know, dividing with something, does that start with an E? Or do you write that like this as well? Because then I'm really just going insane. Also, Melody, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. I won't get patterns because I will probably do my nails myself. So the question is more like, what color do I get? Divide according to your autocorrect. I'm just not, I don't agree with that. I just simply do not agree with that. Maybe we can divide it by using a bookcase or something instead of like one of these screens. It's because it's this. Thank you. You just figured it out in my brain. Yeah, that's why I think. That's exactly. Yeah. Growl, thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the palm tree roll. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enter all your beautiful, beautiful perks of being a palm tree, which is basically just bragging rights, but enjoy standing as a beautiful palm tree in our Discord. Thank you so much for being here enough that you got to redeem that. And also, Olympia, welcome in. It's good to see you. No, but I think I'll be doing my own nails. Last year, I think I had black nails. Maybe fitted to your outfits. I don't know what I will wear yet. But I think, so I mostly have nail polish colors that fit with like a lot of things. So I have like a nice dark burgundy red or black or like a lighter pink. I almost never go for like bright colors like blue and things because that will always clash with something that I wear. I think if there is one color that I could go for, it would be like this kind of purple. That is so cute. Oh my goodness, I love that Mim Bim. Was it burgundy last year? Maybe. That's what I was thinking. Purple would fit the event, and considering it's my first TwitchCon as an ambassador, planning Twitch nails for TwitchCon with 0 art skills. No, but honestly, I respect you for that because that's super cute. That's super cute. Also, Create for Sims, welcome. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. But if I want to go for purple, I would have to buy it. I currently do not own purple nail polish. But that would be a cute color because I do wear it quite often. So I think that would be a nice nail polish color to also add to my collection. I do want to show you guys. Okay, I'm very proud of this. I have very, very nice long nails right now. There's just one nail that is shorter. I'm just waiting for it to grow. So, look. Like, they all have, and then this one as well, but this one is the one that's broken. But even that one right now is like already growing. And I'm like, I am very patiently trying to like file them so that they don't break and they stay strong. They have a cute shape. Thank you. This is going to sound like a very autistic thing if I say this. Any other shape gives me sensory issues. Oh, yes, I have gel polish that I do under UV light as well, but the stick-on ones that I've never done those. Maybe a gradient. I'm afraid to do gradients. I think like I have one of those top layers that allows you to do a gradient, so I could technically just do like half blue, half purple and then try it out. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should buy a light blue one and a light purple and then just try it out on one nail. Yours are rounder, otherwise you're biting. Fair enough. Um, can't even handle wearing jewelry because of sensory issues. But like it takes over your brain, right? Like it's a sensory issue that is so bad that you cannot ignore it for the whole day. Yeah, the ambassador badge, exactly. Also, Sophie, welcome in. It's good to see you. I do not need filing. What's a short for file? I do not need to file. Mine grows so fast, specifically my thumbs, that if I don't file them, they get so long that they'll start to break. The sponge technique, you can't do that with gel polish though. I think it's too thick for it. But I have like a specific top coat that will gradient it for you. I've just never done it yet. True, but jewelry has to be specific. You can? I don't know if I could then. I think that might be the better way of saying it. Maybe that's just the thing. But I could like that should not be, especially if I try it out on my thumbs because my thumbs are really strong nails. So then if I try it out beforehand, I think it should be fine. But your nails are now sort of back to normal and I can paint them again. Let's go. Really sparkling glitter gel polish. Ooh, that's cute. Oh, I could also get sparkles. What if I did purple with blue sparkles? Like light blue sparkles, like icy blue sparkles. That could be, or I could do gradients and then one sparkly nail. I do like myself some glitter, especially because I'm not like a really glittery girly pop outside of anything. Like I don't have like very glittery makeup or anything, but glittery nails do hold a special place in my heart. Okay, I'm really trying to figure out what I want to use as separation, but I want to have something as separation. Maybe I should go for a bookcase. Hi, Paulette. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. If you do not mind going traditional, my problem with traditional is that I literally chip them within an hour. I'm so bad at regular nail polish. Like I want it. I want to be careful, but I'm incapable, I think. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So I really want to, because I think that would also be cheaper than gel polish and way easier to apply because gel polish takes so long. If I just want to do a simple coat, like nothing special, sit one color, it takes me about like 1.5 to 2 hours to do my nails. Mind you, I am slow. Obviously, you could do it. I think if I go to my nail specialist, it takes about like an hour. But I don't know. I just know that I will fuck it up immediately. Bubblegum gradient. That sounds really cute. Clear gel, then nail polish color. You mean like layering them? You could do only a gel top coat. That actually is pretty smart. If you just do a regular color and then just a gel top coat, do you think that would work? Because then the regular color is basically being held by the gel, but I don't know if it would attach to it properly. Um, they do not. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They are beautiful, so easy. They last for 2 weeks, usually 3 at a time. Wait, I need to look up the wrap things because I think that might be a good solution for me as well. The thing is with me, I can usually not have them for longer than 2 weeks because my nails grow that fast. So even if they stay on, my nails will start to look really ridiculous. I remember I went to my nail tech, she, like, did my nails, and then, for my sister's wedding, that was the first time that I did that there, and then I came back after 3 weeks, and they were grown out so far. She was like, "Wait, how long ago were you here?" Like, 5 or 6 weeks ago? I was like, "Nope, 3 weeks." And she was like, "What? How?" Um, at 5, last exam of your bachelor. Good luck. You got this, Ellie. You got this. You're gonna absolutely slay. I already know this. You're gonna ace that exam for sure. Good luck. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have some really good sleeps. Um, okay, I'll just put some. This is actually a cute divider. I like it. Um, okay, I'll just try to make it look cute. Chris didn't say that she particularly loves plants, but everyone in this house gets lots of plants. And if anyone is like, but I cannot take care of plants, then I will just officially now say that I will personally take care of all the plants in this house, okay? Don't you guys worry. I got you covered. Um okay. I'm just going to add a bunch of books in here. Mm, I need Chris's answers again. Hold on. Mod chat, threats, mod mention. Um So hobbies are dancing, belly dancing specifically. I definitely want to add like a little spot for dancing for her so she can practice in her room. Learning languages, that could be the different books, I think. That could be fun. Playing games, we're definitely going to make like a gaming setup. And listening to music. Ooh, we can actually add that in here. Hold on. A little stereo. Thank you for the hydrate. Good one. Mm. Yep, needed that. Ooh, good shout. Let's save. I'm enjoying this room so far, specifically because it's very different from any of the other rooms that we've been doing. Because the color scheme is so different. And I feel like because it's a really big and square room, that is usually pretty difficult to furnish. So it's been challenging to make this work, but I think it's coming together nicely. Oh, this is actually perfect. I have used this one before in Hollow's room, but that's actually really nice. I like that one a lot. Okay, so we're gonna do like gaming setup over here. I think I might keep this space free so that she can use this space to dance. But then I'm thinking maybe it might be nice if she has a bigger mirror there. So I might move these paintings around, like I might shuffle them and I might do the mural over here. Considering this wall is already so much emptier. And then we can just space them out a bit more even as well. Are there cute dance mats or floors? We have a dance floor, but that's not very pretty. Why does it keep jumping? If I grab this? That was weird. But I think if I... Oh, that... Okay, I'll probably have to tool that, but let's get a big mirror first. Okay, that's... Let me get a big mirror. Teeny tiny mirror. Not a mirror in front of the bed. Shouldn't see my bedroom then, so. Hi, Counterblood. Welcome in. Oh, good shout. We can use the invisible one, technically. Good one. It's good to see you, Isla. I hope you're doing well. Actually, okay, so speaking of mirrors in your bedroom, we do have a ginormous mirror right next to our bed. And I've actually been saying that I want to change that, not for the obvious reasons, but mostly because we realize that our bedroom right now is really cold, like in colors. It feels really cold. We have like a green on the wall, but the mirrors are reflecting the entire room, so we basically have double the space. Like, it feels like this room is really big, but there's nothing in there apart from a bed and just, a drawer. Because we have, like, a big bed, so there's not much else that fits in there, and then the drawer and our nightstands are both white, and then the bed itself is, like, a gray bed frame. So it reflects a lot of cold colors, and then a mirror, in my opinion, because apparently as soon as I started saying this, people have been disagreeing with me. In my opinion, a mirror is always silver colored. So a huge mirror in your room, no matter what you do, will always feel cold unless you have one of those tinted mirrors. None of one, none of them want to be like Gomez to woo her. Honestly, yes, true, true. But like, I think mirrors are slightly tinted green. Are they? Thank you, Abu. This is what I've been saying. But then people are like, no, but it reflects the colors that are in the room. So if the room is really warm, the mirror will also be warm. And I'm like, no, the mirror is still silver colored. Like, even if it's reflecting all the brown things, the mirror itself will still be silver colored. Like, it's how? Like, even if it's reflecting a gold thing. But a mirror like this, where like you could put like a coating over it so that the mirror changes color. Yeah, exactly, like metallic. Thank you all for agreeing with me. I really do appreciate this. I definitely needed that. This is a pretty mirror as well. We can use that somewhere. Not here though. I'm trying to find like a big mirror that she can has when you're dancing you want to see yourself. But I don't want to have this one because I think that's too much. So if you set up mirrors reflecting on itself and see an infinite mirror, it'll eventually turn green the deeper you look. I never realized that, but that's actually pretty cool. I actually like this mirror. There's also like some sort of glazing on it. That's pretty cool. But that's a really cool fact. I absolutely believe you. I just never realized. I never knew. But that's super cool. Thanks for telling me. Okay, I think we're going to have to use tool to make all of these a little bit smaller, but I already made them. Okay, so that's the 0.25. So let's go for 0.4 then. Yeah, that's perfect. And then someone said maybe having like a stereo. I do have a Bluetooth speaker over here, but I like the idea of maybe making like a low dedicated table for with the stereo on it, so it's like very clear that this is the dancing spot. Matrix green? Is that what? So, you know how the Matrix the movie is like everything's like all the code is green and stuff. I mean, obviously that could just be because of code, but like what is that related? My brain is going bzzz right now. Anyways. That is such a cute table. Sorry, I found that one, I got distracted. I'm looking in the wrong category, and that's why I'm not finding. You don't know why it is, you just know that it is. Okay, that's fair. Thank you for the stretchy. Also, hi, Haley. It's good to see you. Oh, my back actually cracked from that. Well, that was pretty comfortable. Comfortable crack, actually. Maybe we could go for this one, considering that is literally the most IKEA thing you could ever get. Although the other one fits better with the width of the mirror, actually. I like that one more. Let's go for this one. And then let's get a stereo on here as well. We can get the modern one. I like that. And then maybe, hold on. A mirror, as a perfect mirror reflects back all the colors, compromising white light. It's also white. That said, real mirrors aren't perfect, and their surface atoms give any reflection a very slight green tinge, as the atoms in the glass reflect back green light more strongly. Interesting. That is so cool to know. Thank you for looking up. I appreciate it. So I was thinking we could maybe have like some clothes sitting over here as well. And those could be like her dancing clothes. And then we can have, I was gonna say like a little handbag, but that clips annoyingly. Maybe I'll make a separate, like the thing is we have so much space in this room, I don't need to put everything on one surface. For shoes, I think like comfortable dancing shoes. I could have those heels, but those are not necessarily, like if they're red, that could be like tango shoes a bit more. Still put them on there, but they're planties. Confirmed, mirrors are plants. We now know mirrors are plants. Or you know what? Maybe I can not do this here and we can just put shoes here. I actually like that. Hold on. Oh, they're gonna... Maybe I'll just do the 3. That works as well. And then... So we do have the cheerleading mat. Like onions. We can give Chris a dance trophy, honestly. It's a cheerleading trophy, but I think she deserves it. That leads us to a whole different discussions. Are all mirrors plants or are all plants mirrors? Well, I guess since plants were there first, I would say that all plants are... Is that correct? No, all mirrors are plants. Because mirrors are man-created? Man-made. That's what I was looking for. I was like, there's a word for this. I said man-created, and then I was like, hold on. I know there's a term for this. Also, Amola, welcome in. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well today. Sometimes I swear my brain is like faster than what I'm actually trying to say. So then I'm like, I already know there's a word. I know that I can say this, but it's my brain is not making it happen. Okay. So we have the cheer mat. Unfortunately, it doesn't come in any of the colors that works for our color scheme. So I would have to go for something like this. We have ones with like pattern on it, but I also don't think that really works for the room. Isn't it sand? Oh, you mean A mirror. I mean, technically it's made up of natural materials. Okay, but does water also turn green if it reflects itself endlessly? Or is that just something... I think the glass that is put in front of the reflecting surface is sand, though. Oh, my brain! Glass is also liquid! Could be, true. Water is truly clear, so it should reflect the bottom. Ah! You all sound so high right now. So this is literally what I thought. I was about to say I feel like I've smoked something, and then you said you all sound so high. But honestly, we do. We do. I kind of now want to try and have this conversation while I'm high. I wonder what my brain will come up with. Like, genuinely curious. What would happen if I was actually high right now? Of the glass substance to remove impurities and contaminants. The glass then requires a series of coating, beginning with tin chloride because silver will not bond with glass directly with glass. So it also consists of sand. You're not entirely wrong. Tin chloride is green. We solved it. I'm pretty sure. Now it's like, well, wait, what if it's not? Wait a second. Sorry, I just found this mirror. This is way more perfect. The only downside is that you cannot downsize mirrors, and it would be really nice if it was lining up perfectly. But anyways, Frazel, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. When I went to Amsterdam, Amsterdam is so bad for when it comes down to weed. But the funny thing is, that's not even locals. Like, all the weed that you'll smell in Amsterdam is tourists. Literally. Like, because the thing is, no Dutchie would go smoke weed in the city center of Amsterdam. Because the weed there is bad and overpriced. I can upsize the furniture, but then all of this would be floating. It's white. Okay. Interesting. Guilty as charged. I mean, it's valid, though. Like, a lot of people will come to Amsterdam and then be like, hey, I can actually experience this here, you know, legally, so why not try it? But if you're my lawyer, I did it. Okay, but I'm not, so we're good, right? So this would be 1.1 then. Oh, maybe I should select it if I try to size it up. There we go. Okay, but if then all I have to do, because this was already, just elevate it. Hello? Okay, then for that one, that's too much. Make it make sense. There we go. Elevate 0.08. I'm always so focused when I'm doing tool and like I'm trying to type all the numbers. Okay, that works better. Yeah, that looks okay, it's not perfect yet. Hold on. Yeah, now it lines up nicely. Um, Wait, is it legal in Canada? Is it legal everywhere in Canada, Anna? I don't think I knew. Um, and now I'm not sure why I didn't wonder about how they were made before. No, but that's so fair because you'll just like some objects are just so normal in your day-to-day life that you never stop to think how they work. Um, they legalized it in Germany last year. Nice. Also everywhere in Germany? Because I know that in the US it's like legalized in some states, but not everywhere. Um, oh, interesting, Isla. That's good to know. So it's the glass's fault, not the mirror's fault. Also, Faith Kiwi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Legal anywhere. Okay, that's good to know. Um, if I ever travel to Canada, actually, I was in when I was in London 3 weeks ago, I went to this coffee place where you could just get there was like a drink. It was like a matcha lemonade. Like a guava matcha lemonade, and you could add CBD oil to it. So the thing is, I've smoked weed like multiple times when I was younger. I haven't smoked weed in years. Or actually I usually smoked hash because I don't really like weed. Because weed is like has mostly like it makes me really sleepy. I went to London, yeah, for the Movember Awards, Tub Tub. I even live streamed it. um, but I like the hash is nice because it like has a more effect on your emotion and it just made me very giggly. Um, but I went to London and there was like this drink and you could add CBD oil to it. And the thing is with CBD oil, I've heard so many people talk about how it helps with their chronic pain. But I mean, I was in London and I knew that I had to go on stage and present. So I was like, let me not take anything that I don't know how I'll react to because what if I get like sick from it or something? I know that from CBD oil you can't really get stoned because it's, doesn't contain that substance. But I've ever since been so curious to try it and see if it works on like really bad pain days to see if it helps a little bit. But now I need to go buy it. Like I could technically order it, I think, but I need to do some more research, but I don't really know where to start because, like, I actually don't know anything about it. um, um, yeah, that is true. That is very true, Abu. Technically, it's not legal here. Um, I think it's actually not the entire process of, like, it's legal to sell weed in a certain amount, but you're not allowed to grow weed above a certain amount. And you're also not allowed to purchase weed above a certain amount. So technically coffee shops are illegal. Like it's because it is legal to grow. That was Animal Crossing music, yeah. Um uh but we do have CBD oil available in drinks. Yeah. That's what I was actually surprised by seeing this when I was in London. I didn't expect it. I went to this coffee place that had it. You can grow 5 marijuana plants max. Yeah, exactly. Which would not be enough to supply coffee shops in the Netherlands. Your neighbors are definitely breaking that rule. Oopsie. You don't find CBD helps with your chronic pain at all. Interesting. Okay. CBD helps with your anxiety. Hard to tell if it helps with pain though, since your pain level kind of varies. That's fair. Um, it can help, but you need to research. Yeah, that's the thing. So I know that it's not just something where it's like, oh, I can just, start using it and then everything will be fine. I know that there's like, you need to know a little bit more and you need to know about like dosing and types of plants and stuff like that. Um, but I've heard people be positive about it. So I'm like, I've been really curious ever since. Specifically because I just never thought about it. until I saw it in London in that coffee shop, and I was like, wait, that's actually, you know, that would be an option. Literally just never took the time to think about it. And I probably would only use it on, like, really bad pain days. I don't think I would start using it on a daily. Oh, crap. I raised this with tool. Wait, I want to put this somewhere else. I think this should go into the bookcase over here. I feel like this is referencing Greek goddess, so it should go over here. I think that's pretty cute. I like it. Prescribes it, but you're also chronically ill, and it helps with that too. Interesting that your psychiatrist subscribes it. It can also help or worsen ADHD symptoms depending on the person. Oh, did not know that either. See, this is what I mean. I'm like intrigued by it, but I definitely need to research it more because I'm clearly not ready. Just special ones. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Through a bunch of loopholes. I mean, that makes sense. If it's not legal, but only legal that way, that makes sense, I guess. 4 times asking monthly price for her to never come and inspect the property. Oh. That is kinda sus, Hannah, for sure, yeah. Just legalize yeah. There aren't any clubs yet where you can actually buy. Also, once that exists, only official club members. Oh, so for you, it would be, like, sold in clubs, not in, like because also, when I reference coffee shops, in the Netherlands, the coffee shops where you buy weed, by the way, not where you buy coffee. I think the house that I used to live in, like, my first house, it was an attic apartment, so it got really warm in the summer, but even in winter, if the sun was shining, it got really, really warm. I think the people that rented that out previously or rented it were also growing, and therefore it'd been empty for, like, months before they rented it out to me. And they were like the people that were renting it out were like trying to be very how do you say this? Like casual about it. They were like, "No, it's fine. We just couldn't find someone to rent it," even though it was super obvious that when I was there to view the place, it was a very popular apartment. Like a lot of people wanted to rent it, so I was like, "There's no way no one wanted to rent this before. You just had to keep it empty for certain reasons." I genuinely think it was because, you know, it was involved in illegal activity before. It was well, maybe it was an addict home as well. I don't know. I genuinely think things were going on in that house, before, before I rented it. Hold on. It could be cute to have, like, an open book on the bed where she's, like, studying her language or something. Okay, so now the thing is, we can do, like, a gaming corner. Hold on. Um, I wonder if she wants to like, do we do a gaming corner with just a PC setup? I actually don't know if she might have a Switch. Um, which is so annoying because I personally do not do Wii, but I go get coffee a lot. Yep. It can be confusing, huh? Maybe I want to move this one over a little bit to this side because then I can use this corner to make like a cozy seating area. Because I wanted to originally do that in the middle of the room, but I'm starting to feel like that's going to make it look really awkward. But I like the idea that she has a very chill place to be able to sit and kick back and relax. So let's see what kind of sofas I have. Ideally, I would like to oh my god, literally gonna say, ideally, I would like to have something like this. Doesn't that look super duper cozy? I like the colored ones, but I don't think she has that much I mean, that still is kind of like the lesbian flag, though. Like, that has the right colors. Thank you for the reminder, Esther. I appreciate it. Like, if I want to incorporate it in somewhere, that could be the flag, though. Like, it could be very subtle pride. I think there is another side to this sofa, by the way, so that you can make it like a full lounge corner. You just learn something about yourself. Now I'm curious. Yeah, here is the other side. Wait, hold on. That's not the right swatch, though. Or is it? No, that is the right swatch. Look how cozy that looks, honestly. I want this in my house. That is very true, Mimim. That is very true. I've actually heard about that. I've never seen it happen, but I've definitely heard about it. I think it is usually, like, when that happens, someone does often have a prerequisite of being sensitive to psychosis. Is that crochet you're wearing? Yes. My sister made it. It might not be the right, that's what I thought, but it is. Oh, no, it is not. You are so right. Oh, but that looks terrible. Oh. I was like, I checked it. It's the right swatch, and then it wasn't. That looks better. I'll keep that. That still has the right color swatches. That's so cool. Thank you. She made it as a gift for my birthday, and I've been really happy with it ever since. Also, Anna, hi, it is good to see you. We're working on Chris's room right now. And Chris gave as instructions or directions that she likes all colors. Well, that's a good thing. She says she likes all colors. So it's okay to add some pops of color. But if she had to choose, it would be black. Her hobbies are belly dancing, learning languages, playing games, and listening to music. She doesn't know anything about aesthetics, but she mostly likes black and white, and she says very simple. She doesn't have much decoration, and after seeing Petra's answer, she thinks IKEA is the perfect answer to this. Like to her style. Then she says that she is a minimalist, but she has no she's like, I don't really have an idea, but I think I'm a minimalist. She doesn't have too much stuff. Most of her things is in drawers. She would say that she's a bit more neat. Her work is quality inspector, but she doesn't know how that should be represented. But she does do voluntary work and dance related work. Her favorite food is chicken pasta. Her favorite place that she's ever traveled to is Athens, but I do know that in general she loves Greece, not just Athens. And most of her posters are black and white. She doesn't know how to describe them, but they all have a woman on them in some way. And then she says that she could take pictures later for us. But what I'm working with is a really big square room. So I was like, I'm gonna try to incorporate as much of what she says as possible. So I incorporated some paintings from Greece. And then I did a darker wall so that the color would pop. We're also gonna decorate her balcony like one of those like little Greece oases. Because I think that, or Greek oases, because I think that would be really pretty. This is her kind of like sleeping corner. I think I'll still put some things around here. I just don't really know. I don't really know what to write. What to write. What to place there yet. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This is her wardrobe. I tried to incorporate the drawers and like just in general, like closed off space. She has a bookcase for the language learning part. She has multiple stereos, so she has a Bluetooth speaker over here and a bigger speaker over here. I gave her this little dancing setup where she can like dance and see herself to, practice and stuff. And then I tried to incorporate the posters that she described with these posters and these posters, including the booby one. And then I'm gonna add like a little gaming setup over here. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. I don't exactly know how I want to do that yet, but I feel like this corner right now is rather empty. I'll probably add something on the wall here. Maybe I can use that little shoe case thing that I had earlier with the mirror over here so that we can add like the robe and the slippers. Honestly, you're not the only one, Yule. Other people have said that these are cat eyes as well, but it's for Pink October, so I'm pretty sure they're boobies. But it could be cat eyes. I prefer the boobies though. um I prefer the boobies. Um mm. Oh my god, yes, we should do a penguin for her tattoo. That's a really good idea. She also does have quite some tattoos, actually. In my mind, they're boobies, yes. I'm with you on this one, Tub Tub. Oh my god, that's so cute. Um It's a cat's face because you do not see boobs. That's fair. That is okay. Um but yeah, then I added this sofa. Um which also has like the pride colors of the lesbian flag in it a little bit. I'm gonna check with Chris if she's okay with that, like if she wants that in her room or if that's something that she would never have in her room. But I also do think that this corner, just this sofa fits really well. I could always change the colors if she doesn't want it. Um, but yeah, this is kind of what I'm going for. I'm trying to keep the room pretty open so that it doesn't start to feel cluttered or cramped because she says that she's a pretty neat person. So I think I need to, or like, I want to respect that. Um, I do realize just now, hold on. That pack that I was searching from earlier, it might be nice to have a little chair over here, like a little armchair. Which she sees that couch from. It's from a pack called Disordinato, which is made by Taurus Design. Um, it is a little CC pack that basically adds like a bunch of furniture that looks like it could be from like a sim that's super cluttered, which is almost ironic that I'm using that for this build. Like all the paintings are crooked and like you would have double curtains that are super messy. What else do they have? They have like rugs that are super worn down, lights that are all crooked and stuff. Like this is a very fun CC pack for storytelling. It's called Disordinato. It's a Spanish word. There we go. I wrote it in chat. It is also, this is one that is featured in my latest CC video. And the name is Taurus. Yeah, Taurus Design. And this is I think the item that made me fall in love with this pack. This is what I saw on the cover art. I was like, oh my god, that's such a nicely cluttered shelf. Is that not Spanish? It sounds so Spanish. I just full on assumed it was Spanish. Maybe Italian? Honestly, that would also make a lot of sense. Yeah, it's Italian. You're absolutely right. I just full on assumed that it was Spanish because it sounded Spanish in my brain, but it isn't, in fact, Italiano. I still need to ask G if she can teach me how to swear in Italian when we're at TwitchCon. I'm very excited for that. Been waiting for it all this time. Okay, I thought I wanted to have this chair or something, but I'm now realizing that I don't think that's the chair that I want, but I do want a chair. Yeah, you caught me. I was thinking of tacos. And burrito. And, quesadilla. And, tequila. I was thinking, does it make it G-rated then? Oh my goodness, I should tell her that. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, this is actually too perfect not to have here. That fits there so nicely. And she can sit there to put on her shoes. Thank you for the uptime reminder. Can I teach you how to swear in Portuguese? The challenge is, I think I need to see you IRL for you to teach me. Because getting pronunciation right through a chat is like the most impossible thing. Chat has been teaching me how to say charcuterie board for... I said it! Chat, you finally succeeded! After 3.5 years of patience, I said it without thinking. You almost said it? No, I said it. What do you mean? Oh, did I? Oh, I said it. See, I still said it wrong. Charcuterie. See? This is what I mean. You can try to teach me, but it's impossible. No, okay, but listen. Is it charcuterie or charcuterie? Because that's what I said the first time around, charcuterie. And then you said that I said it wrong. Was that not what I said? Now I'm so confused because I swear that's what I said. No, I think I said coochery. That's true. I added a ch in there. Instead of couduri, I said coochery. That's what I did. Yeah. No, you're right. Oh, true. Charcuterie. I remember the French one because that one makes so much more sense. We actually looked up how to properly say it because it's a French word. The French one is good. Let's keep the French one. Charcuterie. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's what we agreed on the last time as well. But this is why I need people that can teach me IRL. If we meet at TwitchCon and you speak a different language than me, can you please teach me a word? Like, I think this would be super funny. And then when we get back on stream, I can be like, listen, these are all the words that I learned, and then I can still butcher them. In French, there is no umlaut. That is an accent that doesn't exist in French. Your French one is really good, thank you. Coming from a Frenchie. My 5 years of French in high school are doing something. Yes. Merci beaucoup. That means a lot because I was so bad at French in high school. But I'm going back to clip it because you were too adorable, and then I still said it wrong. See? Uh, does it exist? In what words? I've never seen that accent. If I would come to TwitchCon, yeah, I'm not even gonna try to read that, Jane. I can't. I can't. That's impossible. There is no way. But yeah, if we made a TwitchCon, teach me a word, and then I will teach you a Dutch word. I think that sounds like a fair deal. I think that would be fun. 2 years. Yes, that sounds good. I can wait. It's the longest word in the Oxford really? I mean, it is a very long word, so I can see. Okay, let's do a desk chair. Let's get a computer on here as well. Oh, true. Yeah, I would probably, if you gave me that word, I would, probably, you can make it even worse, Thomas. Arbeidsongeschiktheidsverzekeringsconsulent. Like employee? But don't you just write that like that? I actually sang a French song at my high school graduation, or like at my high school final exam. I did a high school exam in music because I graduated in music as one of my main classes, and I had to do a live performance, and I sang a French poem. Il pleure dans mon cœur, comme il pleut sur la ville. Quelle est l'heure? I don't remember the rest. I don't even know where that came from. Arbeidsongeschiktheidsverzekeringsmaatschappij medewerkersvergadering. Oh, you mean like the sound exists? I meant like you would never write an umlaut U in French. Like you would never write it like that, right? How do one get cool posters? And we removed DJ Khaled, so you can't complain about it anymore. That is true. You can just add an S and then glue words together. Can you sing for us? No. Because I am not capable of singing. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to do music exam. Because I can't do that. Oh, dang, that already comes with a keyboard. I really wanted to use this keyboard, but then I'm gonna have to do the custom setup build, I think. Which I don't know if it comes with... Oh, yeah, it does come with a screen. I can teach you. It's literally my job. I had 3.5 years of singing classes, and well, I still can't really. The thing is, if I practiced, I could probably, but I feel too nervous. Hi, Tori. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Not you guys coming in to me being like, I cannot sing. If I practiced, I probably could, but I'm just really scared to sing. Honestly, though, I'm very scared to sing. But hi, how was your stream? What were you up to today? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it a lot, a lot. I hope you're doing very well. I see you're playing Sims. Tell me everything. I always want to know what people were doing in The Sims. Unless you need to go raid and run or raid and rest, then please don't feel forced to hang out here. But thank you so much for coming over. For anyone from my side, please go drop your bum on the follow button right now. Tori is absolutely wonderful, super lovely. I actually met Tori at TwitchCon. I have a very cute picture of us. Hold on. Hold on. I need to show you guys. Oh, that was smooth. Look! This is us at TwitchCon. I have it sitting at like my little picture shelf. Anyways, I really wanted to share that with you. You can't sing either, but you do it anyways. Honestly, maybe that's just the attitude that I should start adopting. I should just start doing it. That is us. It is. Yeah. Been doing like 3 things. Just renovated the goth house, and you're currently doing Not So Berry. Love that. We're also doing Not So Berry over here. And off the grid that's a lot of stuff. You've been keeping yourself busy in The Sims, huh? But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it lots. For everyone who's new, hi, my name is Rosanna, and I actually have a small raid video. It is a 1-minute introduction or 1.5-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community that I would absolutely love to share with you guys. And then I'll show you what we've been building in The Sims today. I would like to be honest, I am also nearing the end of my stream, but I would still like to show you guys what we've been building. And I'm currently working on a little desk setup that I wanted to finish anyways. So if you want, you can hang out for that a little bit. But I'll see you guys on the other end of the introduction video. Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here, and a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toet and Suus.
Did you just try to eat the creeper?
I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy.
Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point.
I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon. Wow. I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry. I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much again for the raid. Let me show you what we've been building in The Sims. Oh, actually, Hannah, the loop thing was referring to the most innocent thing ever. I was telling chat how to remove a ring if it was like too tight and you couldn't get it off. But somehow,
there's a tiny text.
I just didn't realize I needed to put the word jewelry in there to make it not innocent,
3
like
year
make it
hack
innocent. Megan, thank you so much for the 3 years. Also on tier 2, thank you so much. That is Twitch, baby. 3 years? It's just, that blows my mind. How? How? Thank you so much. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. I thought you were, honestly, lubing my keycaps would have made a lot of sense. Unreal, right, Noah? Like, what do you mean I've been streaming for 3 years? And what do you mean other people have been here for 3 years? Our first Twitch baby. Stop. What? How does that make sense? Also, I don't know if you've seen it. I don't remember who has seen it at this point, but I recently cleaned out my list of founders badges. And you got one. Which actually suits very well with the 3-year resub. You saw last stream? Okay, good. Noah, what? See, that's wild.
Well, I am on month 30 and I didn't even sub every month.
Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, this is what we've been building. It's a 64 by 64 lot. It's huge. And I've also been taking a ridiculous amount of time cluttering it and detailing it. But this is my mod mansion. And the mod mansion is a big house where all of my Twitch mods will live together. I will also live there, and one of my ex-mods will live there. We'll have a butler living with us even, so you can imagine how much space we would need. Because I have, from top of my head, 13 mods, so that's a lot of people that I need to fit into this house. And every single mod will get their own bedroom that is based on their preferences, hobbies, skills, you know, like all of those things. So I have been decorating every single room and trying to personalize it as much as I can. I've also decorated all the common spaces. There is also a bunch of like shared spaces in here for activities. So we have like a big library and a cinema and stuff. There is a dance hall, dance like a little party room basically. There is a game room over here, and we have an indoor gym with saunas, everything. This project has been taking 18 streams so far. And I just keep going. I just keep building. It's like Dory that's like, just keep swimming. This is me, just keep building. Um, I was just working on the room for my moderator, Christina. I never say Christina, I always just say Chris. And all of my mods have filled in like a little questionnaire with their hobbies and their favorite color and stuff like that. And this is Chris her room. And Chris her favorite color is black. And I tried to still make it look like cute and inviting and cozy. She did say that she likes all colors, but primarily black and white. That her furniture style can mostly be described as IKEA. She's a neat person with not a lot of clutter. And her favorite place in the world is Athens, specifically Athens, but also Greece. So I've added a lot of references to that. She says that all of her photos and posters and pictures in her room are black and white and revolve around women. So we have a bunch of women posters in black and white. She likes to dance, so we've made like a little spot to dance. And yeah, I was just decorating this little setup. She says that she likes gaming, so I wanted to make sure to incorporate that in here as well. She is also a mod for Happy Sims, and she Happy used to have like her whole branding around penguins, and she recently got a penguin tattoo, so now we incorporated a penguin as well. I said Christina, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense. On Twitch, her name is Chris, but in the Discord, her name is Christina. So sometimes I misspeak and say Christina, and then she always is like, why do you call me Christina? That's weird. Which townie would be the perfect butler? 100% Bella Goth. Because we would all enjoy her company for different reasons. Yes, oh my god, please feel free to share them in the Discord, Megan. I would love to see them. It gotta be funny when you have to expand this mansion whenever you get a new mod. Oh my goodness, imagine. I don't know, I'm planning getting a new mod anytime soon, though, because I feel like our mod team is doing really well. Does that mean we have to get an onion tattoo? If you want to, Tub Tub. I would never force you. But if you want to get an onion tattoo, be my guest. Can we? Yes, we can get Bella and Mort, both in a French maid costume. Yes, absolutely. Yes, of course, Martha. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will also go find someone to raid relatively soon. Because I've already gone over my stream time a little bit. But I was just decorating this setup, and I was trying to find some last clutter things that I can add to the desk, because I feel like it might be nice to have some more decoration. I think maybe. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And also thank you for that follow earlier. I realized I didn't say thank you, but I hope you're doing well. I know I'm such a benevolent boss. Can you believe it? I could actually never be a villain. Like, I could try, but I don't think I could be one. Like, I don't think that would work. Like, I could pretend, but then I would get too emotionally attached. Cute set of hi, Mickey. Welcome to chat. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. I was thinking the same. I was thinking this setup was looking pretty cute. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's see. I thought maybe like something like a shell or something from the beach when she travels to Greece. But I don't really have anything like that, apparently, not even in CC, so now I'm trying to figure out what I would add then. Oh, I have fat cats in my game? I didn't even know. Because she's a cat. She said she's a cat person. Hold on. I have fully skipped out on the fact that we need stuff for cats in here. I'm gonna get rid of the book. She's getting a fat cat on her bed. Like a little plushie. As long as you're okay with sharing it, then we're all good. But please don't share anything if you don't feel comfortable with it, Meg. Did you not buy the seashells she sold at the seashore? I really focused on that one. No, I forgot. You're fine sharing. Okay, good. Good. There's a Dutch saying, improve the world, start with yourself. Yeah, that is, honestly, that is the Dutch mentality in a nutshell. Like, that is a very good summary. I don't know why, but that's a very good example of how we look at the world. Okay, I want to have a cute cat tower, but also simple. Could move things around again. I think we're gonna do like a little thingy over here with a robe and some slippers. For now, I'll put the makeup brushes. I don't know where I'll put them. I'll put them on the desk, but I just need to move them somewhere else. But I think the cat tower over there is nice. No, like, that's what I mean, Yule. Exactly. That's why I'm saying it feels like it's a really good summary of the Dutch mentality. I feel like it's not necessarily like just the Netherlands that tries to blame people and consumers for climate, but I don't know. I feel like it fits in line with like, doe maar normaal, doe je al gek genoeg? I don't know. It's like we don't like grandiose and grandeur things. It all needs to be small. Like, start with yourself. Keep a focus on your, like, lekker nuchter. And I feel like that saying fits it so well. Like a trophy mod. Do you want to become a trophy mod, Tub Tub? Just like Mick. Mick is a trophy mod. Okay, I'm gonna save one more time, and then I think it is time for me to go, right? Let's see where we're gonna go for tonight. Because I need to go. I have to wake up. Well, that's what you become if you're like no longer actively mod and you no longer want to be an active mod. You get a VIP badge, and we'll tell people you're a trophy mod. But I have to wake up really early tomorrow because some construction people are gonna come to my house because there is a hole in my ceiling. I think it's leaking, but my homeowner is like, or landlord is like, yeah, we'll send someone to check it out. And then they didn't say anything for like 6 weeks. And now all of a sudden I get an email. We're gonna come by. Like, I got that email on Tuesday at the end of the day. We're gonna come by on Thursday between 7:30 and 2 p.m. Like 7:30 a.m. So that means that they could potentially be here at 7:30 tomorrow, which means that I need to be done with like showering, hair wash, everything, being ready and like presentable at 7:30. Which means that I have to wake up at least at 6:30 or something. Latest 7, but then Scott also still needs to shower. So yay for me. But I also don't want to thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I also don't want to cancel because, if my ceiling is actually leaking, I would kind of like them to fix it as soon as possible. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. What is even I don't even know what happened there. I don't even know what happened there. Also, Lorenzo, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I don't even know what happened there. Anyways, time for me to find someone to raid. Let's see. Let's see who is live doing some Sims. Just me and Tubbed Up messing about. Okay, good. Good. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I'm just scrolling. Ooh. I have a friend of mine we haven't raided in a while. They are doing 100 Baby Challenge. That could be fun. I think I know where I want to go. Like I said, we haven't been able to raid them in a while, and they're super lovely. I think this is going to be nice. If you're hanging out here and you would like to join our Discord to see when and what I stream, to hang out with the community outside of stream hours, feel free to do so. We would absolutely love to have you. I'll be back again tomorrow with a co-working stream. I'm going to start at the regular time, and we're going to go for one pomo shorter because I have my goodbye dinner from Top Desk tomorrow evening, and I need to travel to Delft. So I'll be wrapping up around 4 so that I have plenty of time to just like freshen up and leave the house and stuff. So if you want to come hang out, I'll be here tomorrow with some co-working, and then I'll be here on Friday afternoon with co-working and Friday evening with another Inzoi Racks to Riches stream. So if you want to come hang out, I'd love to see you there. If you want to follow me on any of my other socials, I have another Sims video going live on my Sims YouTube channel tomorrow. You can check it out on the link that was posted in chat on my website. It has a list of everything. Specific highlights to the VOD channel. We're still getting closer and closer to that 1K subs over there. So if you want to see any of my gaming streams, I re-upload everything to YouTube. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. And on YouTube, you can actually watch it all back. Also, the Not So Berry Challenge, for instance, you can go all the way back to like 3 years ago and watch it if you want to. Which, if we get to 1K subs, I'll be able to monetize that channel. And if you want a great browser, feel free to check out Opera GX. If we get to 150 downloads, I'll get another bonus, and you get a great browser in return. So, you know, it's a win-win situation. Thank you so much for everyone for hanging out. If you're going to come along on this raid, we do have some raid messages that you can copy and paste if you want to use them. We have ones with emotes that you can use if you're sub to the channel, and then you can use the ones with the regular emojis if you're not sub to the channel. We're going to go say hi to B. I can type. Did I type that correctly? I did type that correctly. Did we have the raid messages? Did I miss them? Sometimes I feel like I missed my own raid messages, and then I'm like, the other day I copied and pasted someone in their own username. Thank you, Tubbed Up. See, you're not a trophy mod. You're putting raid messages in there. The other day I copy pasted someone else's or like their own username as a raid message. It was embarrassing. So now I feel extra vigilant about, you know, making sure that I get the raid message. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, let's go say hi to B. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope that you have a great rest of your time zone. If you're also going to go to sleep later, I hope you have a wonderful night's of sleep. And I hope to see all of you tomorrow.